Halloween of Bardic Logs. There we go, everybody. Say hello to stream. Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Hello.
everybody.
Hello.
There we go. We're now up
Starting
and
off
going.
the right energy.
Absolutely. I hope we're not going to be responding to chat very much today because we're playing D&D. But before we get going, I just hope everyone's ready for some D&D and having fun. We'll just go around real quick to introduce everybody. I am, the main streamer, Wolfer28. I am Isaac. Hello. This is, as always, my partner, Darren. Darren, say hello.
Hello.
Then we have our basically this constant member now, Pickle. Hello, Pickle.
Hello. Glad to be back.
And a brand new member who I'm most happy to be able to finally get to meet and play with, Liv.
Hello, everyone.
Yep. And with this, we are back to our Halloween D&D campaign where, to kind of recap for everybody who may or may not have been here last week, we are in what I can only really say with minimal spoilers is the Feywild. Amongst this Feywild, last week, Darren, my good old buddy here, had to pretty much survive with some random NPCs. A full-on home invasion of a place that's not his own home. Wandering into a section of the woods looking for, I believe it was the ultimate sax for, saxophone for, what was it? It was, what's his name? Let me see. It was not Stevie, Not So Wondrous, the sorcerer.
Yeah. Ali, the tiefling warlock.
Mm-hmm. Kind of recap all your NPCs. We had Steve Baraba, who's now a cripple. Ollie the tiefling. Olivia Lollipop, sucks at everything. And Stevie Wondrous are kind of stand-in horror film kind of NPCs.
Yeah, in the normal background, they die quickly. Although none of them died, I saved them all.
Yeah, because of Darren kicking ass. Twice more than I expected.
I did break my rapier, though.
You did, which is also a badass moment, in my opinion. So, with that, though, you were wandering through the woods looking for the saxophone. You felt something weird as you, wandering into almost like a sparkly ocean that then turned dim and dark and very, very ominous as fog grew around you. And you entered a section of the woods that no longer seemed familiar. You felt like you were being stalked as you entered a cabin. You were being hunted by, I can go bring him up on stream. In fact, I can go get, and show you guys as well on Roll20 here. We can go back
this
to this
guy again.
Yeah, this guy right here. So this is what Darren faced last week. I call him just the hunter. A mishmash of like
his pants.
cloth and ichor and sand made this fake man essentially that hunted them down through the cabin, pulling out spines, breaking down doors, using owls and swarms of owls to try to find them out. And by the end, Darren, you did in fact dispatch the hunter and take his mask.
And I took his pants.
And you took his pants. And you took his pants. So you can probably tell by all the bonuses that you're seeing on that right there, is that, let me go pop this in right here in general for you, Griffin. That is the Mask of the Predator that I just popped into general. You have this and you are attuned to this. You have the long white antler mask now as you walk through the woods. And when you slept in the cabin last night, you could feel it kind of graft to your skin ever so slightly. You're able to pull it off, but when you put it on, it feels like splinters dig into your flesh, as if you're not able to pull it out with ease. Thorns almost feel to sprout from it. You can choose to see in three separate visions. Hellish, kind of like infrared, but with better detail, and invisible creatures. That was not supposed to be Incus. Invis, not Incus. Magical, just straight up detect magic at will. And you can switch between Fey. User grant the ability in the way of the wild. / you can also do the fear that he was giving you. Besides that, you get bonuses to perception and range attack rolls.
I like that. Let me add that quickly.
With that, you are still now wandering through the woods. You found a note last time that hinted to you being watched, and someone sending this abomination to you. And with that, you will meet one of your compatriots here. Liv, would you like to introduce your character before I introduce how you are kind of stuck in the wild?
Sure. And actually, Katrina, so that's her name. She goes by Trina. Probably does not
Aw.
appear as a humanoid right now. Probably is on some branch somewhere or on some object going caw, caw, looking around.
Indeed, you
She's
were
a raven.
flying as a raven, and while you were investigating or looking, your reason for being here generally matters not, as you're gonna all be stuck in the same place. But for whatever reason, you happen to be going through the woods. You felt yourself almost like, you know when birds slam into your house window. Um,
That
yeah,
happens to me all the time.
you slammed into like this barrier. You slide down for a second as you slowly kind of get morphed into it, and then you kind of fall through. Like you almost like you just pushed yourself through the glass. Then you can't get back out. You fly, but you can't get back out the way you came. You look around. While you see no barrier, you feel like a wall, like an invisible wall.
Caw.
Looking around, you
Sorry.
But I
see.
think
No, go ahead.
that's it. What do I see when I look around?
Oh, okay. When you look around, you see woods, the exact same woods that Darren currently sees. A very foggy, dark, decrepit woods. You're maybe in like a nice pine tree forest, right? With pine cones around you on the ground. You could see sticks and wondrous bushes and berries everywhere. This immediately you enter, you see like moss, and you see mushrooms, and you see what almost is like mold amongst the trees. Several of them have long vines hanging from them that look almost like they're moving like snakes with the wind. And in the distance, you can ever so slightly see what looks to be maybe a party. You do not know. As you come down to the branch that we started this with to investigate, you see a few people. Starting with Darren's character, you see a tall. Darren, would you like to describe him better than I probably could?
Honestly, give me one moment just to get into his thing because there's a lot to describe. I don't even remember in what form he currently is.
Okay. I'll just. I believe you're in your male form. I will describe your friends first. So behind the tall, very, very, if I remember correctly, very like handsome, very handsome,
Ghostly.
ghostly handsome person. You behind them you have several people. Here we go. Pull my notes off like Pickle said, so stream can't see the actual notes. We have Steve Garrett. You don't know their name, but they are a human with short brunette hair and goatee. There is a halfling cleric strapped to the back of a tall orc with a distinct lack of tribal tattoos and piercings, with very nice, well-kept hair. And the halfling themselves is blonde with a strange mustache, a Fu Manchu for a woman. Although in the D&D world, it's not really that strange. And they are strapped to the back, as you can very clearly see. Their legs do not work. In fact, their left arm is the only thing that seems to be working. Besides them is a tiefling warlock, purple skin with large ram horns, and a blind Afro-American human with glasses and a nice suit, who is feeling around the the human with brunette hair and a goatee. They seem to have the human Steve, I guess Garrett, I did say, and the man with glasses seem to have friendship bracelets that are intertwined.
Aw.
And then at the front, leading them, Darren, go ahead.
So, standing at about 6 feet, looking very pale, nearly ghostly, His eyes are as white as a ghost's, and having a bald head on one side with a comb over longish hair on the other side. We see Anar, a changeling. He he is leaning on his great axe of wounding, which he got from killing the last fucking slasher. He's got a belt of potions that he also took from the slasher. He's got a hatchet on his side, a machete longsword, and he's wearing leather armor.
As they walk, not confidently but cautiously through the woods, what would you like to do, Liv? As you kind of just like, you stare at them. They look not hostile by any means, but I guess you inherently can't say they look friendly.
Yeah, and apparently one of them's a ghostly handsome person, so I'm gonna follow along as a raven. And I forgot to mention, I also have a familiar, my cat, and I'm gonna call her Liv for now, just to confuse everybody.
Fantastic.
And I'm gonna,
Your familiar
I'm
is
gonna
called Liv,
have,
like your name.
yeah,
Fair,
well,
fair.
Liv, I mean, I've got so many names. All right, so there's Liv, the cat. And she's gonna follow them around too, kind of prowling through the bushes, and I'm gonna be flying through the branches, just kind of keeping watch, the way you might imagine a witch in these parts of the Feywild would do.
Okay, so you're just you're keeping your distance, but you're definitely not losing track of them. You're watching. Um, okay, and I guess you won't be noticed inherent because you're in your crow form. So I'll say you just watch until either you decide to like really show yourself, or they, I guess, somehow magically spot you. And sorry, I heard you and then my brain lost it. What was your familiar again? Like their form?
They're a black cat.
Black cat, right? Sorry, my brain heard cat and for some reason it just lost it. Sorry. So yeah, black cat. Okay, black
Again,
cat.
newbie.
Ah, yeah. I was like tipsy. Okay, let me see. Okay, sorry, I say like tipsy because I have a black cat named Tipsy. Sorry.
Aw.
Yeah, so I have a black cat who's disabled. He has little janky legs. So whenever I see a black cat, my brain goes, "Oh, it's Tipsy."
Aw. One of my close friends has a three-legged cat. Because I think it was either like a birth defect or like cause he's adopted, so you got like his meatball, and I would die for him. So I would also die for Tipsy.
Absolutely. I constantly think I would die for him, and he just kind of stares at me like, "What's up?"
People severely underestimate my willingness to die for random animals.
Absolutely. Especially ones who I'm not fully sure know that I'm willing to die for them.
Exactly.
All right. So, anyways, as you continue forward, you probably would notice first, Liv, as you notice as a raven, or your cat notices. But as they're traveling through the woods, not so wondrous Stevie speaks up. Excuse me. I do not mean to be a burden or nothing, but I do have to pee. And Steve looks back, is like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, we're in the middle of the woods. Just turn around and take a piss." Like, I don't want y'all staring at me, and I'm a blind motherfucker. I can't tell where we are. And basically, Steve and Stevie start to argue. Ollie starts to get kind of annoyed and nudges you, Darren. Anar. And it's just like, do you see anywhere that like we can just happen to? And while this is happening, Liv, in the distance, you see what looks to be a massive tree. Like a really, really, really massive tree. And inside the tree, you can kind of see very dimly lit. Light. I don't know why I say dimly lit. It is dimly lit. You see like light coming from it in windows.
From inside the tree?
Yes. Sorry, I don't have any pop-ups right there. I realized I was looking for. I only have
Oh,
the
okay.
inside of the tree, so that's my bad.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to send my cat to investigate, I think.
All right. So whilst the group is kind of stalled temporarily because Stevie's throwing a fit about having to piss, your
Yeah, I'm
cat
gonna give him a fucking backhand.
you give him a
Just
backhand.
take a piss, Stevie.
Fine, fine. Jesus Christ. He goes over to a nearby tree and starts taking a leak. Fucking hell. God, I hate this fucking group. As it happens, your cat runs off. And do you have like a telepathic link at all with your cat? Or are they more just like able to meow at you?
Yes, I do believe I have a telepathic link. It's from the Find Familiar spell.
Perfect. Um, okay, so if it's find familiar, then it's it was the emotional link. Right, right. Okay. So the you get the emotion of interest. Your kitten expresses confusion, but also excitement.
Excitement. What do you see
Yeah.
there? I can communicate with it telepathically. I'm not sure if I can do that in Raven form, however. I might have to come out of Raven form to
I would say
do
that if
that.
it's just telepathic, I'd be personally okay with it in Raven form.
Okay, okay. Then I'm going to ask more specifically. What do you see, Liv?
Hmm. Let me see. Ah, she speaks up a little bit in your head. Yeah, a tree, and there's a door in the front, and there's like candles and windows. There's like the windows are carved into the tree. And it smells like a tavern.
Smells like a tavern. I better take a closer look. And so I'm gonna fly closer. And so this is another question about what you'll allow me to do in Raven form, because I've got the Eldritch Sight invocation, which lets me cast Detect Magic at
Mm-hmm.
will. Um, but the actions that I can take as a Raven are pretty restricted. So I
Right.
wouldn't be able to cast ordinary spells. So
Is it the
I can
spell
come out of
component for
Raven
detect
form.
magic? Does it require a physical component at all, or is it just verbal?
Well, the there are no components for the invocation. It explicitly says without expending a spell slot or a material component.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um, and
Usually it's just somatic then.
Yeah, if it's just somatic, like just vocal, then
yeah,
okay. This is
components are
this is gonna
BS.
be like a little, I guess specific, but like ravens are pretty decent at like mimicking human voice, so like, I guess you could attempt, it. I I wouldn't see really any issue with at least like maybe if you just like kind of vanilla or not vanilla flavor is as you take a moment to do the slow like the slow cawing of the words out, then yeah, I think you could at least do a somatic invocation with like a crow or a parrot, anything that can have like vocal access.
Okay. All right, then I will do that. So I will fly closer. I'm not gonna fly to the tree, just as close as I can get without touching it, and I will see what I can see if I detect any magic from it.
All right, you hop up, and I will say that the group Anar, while you're like you hear a zip and everything's going up, you do hear in the distance just very casually what sounds a little bit like magic, because you are a bard who also casts detect magic. You hear very familiar, uh, almost like coming from the woods itself, like the birds themselves are casting magic. Not knowing that Liv is there, you might instinctually think, after what's gone on in the last week, that birds are about to cast magic on you. In fact,
Yeah,
Anar,
podcast detect magic.
you
Fuck
cast detect
that.
magic yourself at the bird casting detect magic.
Yeah, oh fuck that. Last week there was owls nearly killing me.
Fair, fair, fair. So you Liv, you still go rah, see, swa, fwa, and you cast a spell a little loud because it's the cause have to kind of help project it. You do land right next to your kitty. She kind of just nuzzles against you, like, well, hello there. And
Aw.
as you look, you do notice a few distinct things. One, this is very real. There is no magic creating this structure, but there is a slight bit of necromancy and a slight bit of What's the one that does wards? Oh my god, it's been a minute since I've have to talk about D&D magic like schools. It's not evocation is the damage one, like
Isn't that-
fireballs.
Abjuration.
Abjuration, thank you.
Yeah,
Abjuration.
isn't it conjuration?
magic. Either
Oh.
abjuration or conjuration. It's a little bit of both, actually. I was gonna say both anyway, so a little bit of both conjuration and abjuration magic. Whichever one does wards, it happens to a little bit of that.
Okay. So I suspect booby traps is and something not so savory because of the necromancy. So I don't like this place.
Very fair. Your cat nods her head. Should we? I don't know how we got here, or what happened. Should we go to that group, or? I mean, I only really trust you right now. Everything kind of seems spooky.
Let's watch them a little while longer and see what they're about.
All right. Do you before the group? I assume Anar does eventually start walking forward. You looking around for you see lots of fey magic. First off, lots of fey magic in the area when you do detect magic, Griff, because like you are like in the middle of the woods while Liv, you're like focusing on the tree itself. The tree itself actually has a very different energy than it. I guess I will clarify for you as well, Liv, is that I guess around you there is fey magic, but this tree is very different. It does not radiate the same fey magic. But back to you, Griff. You are surrounded by that inherent fey magic that's all around you. And but much like I just told Liv, in the distance you feel a dead zone, like maybe 130 feet off. You feel like this dead zone of fey magic. You also, I guess, generally sense transmogrification. Which, I guess, as a changeling, you yourself would be very familiar with, like, transmogrification and changing.
I'm gonna go closer and take a look around, see if I can spot anything that would not be just out of the ordinary. Just in general, do I see, especially anything that's flying, owls, eagles,
Yeah.
anything.
Very
with no
interesting, Liv,
wings.
that you chose a flying creature, as he was just attacked by a flying creature. So I'm not even trying to get him to, like,
Oh no.
find you. Legit, I just, it clicked to me that, oh yeah, I guess he would have a bias. I attacked him a lot by owls last time. So he, I guess, yeah,
He's
as
quite
you
a
fly
fucking
off,
awesome
Liv,
guy.
to a nearby branch to kind of watch them, and your cat runs off to the woods. Anar, you wouldn't really notice the cat, but looking up, you would notice a raven, seemingly just watching you. With a lot of transmogrification magic.
I take out my axe of wounding and point it at the raven. Where's your master? Who are you?
Alright, I am going to fly off at that behind the tree. And once I am behind the tree and out of sight, I'm going to, I guess, split off from this raven spirit that I've merged with, and I will instead transform into this elven woman with a raven on her shoulders. And then I will, assuming that's all okay, I'm gonna come out from behind the tree.
You slowly emerge, and that's what you see, Anar, is an elven woman slowly come out. You assume, I can only assume the crow was her, but with a little, like, trick around the tree. I don't know, Anar.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like, oh my god, the crow summoned her.
No. It's like, druid. Who are you? He's not dropping the axe. He's officially in fight or flight mode. He's like, no. Last time it nearly took me out. It took out the spine. Who are you?
I will say too about Katrina's appearance that her eyes are this iridescent kind of violety swirling color that's very strange. Otherwise, she does look like she could pass for a regular old elf, but there's something different about her. And she cocks her head to the side and is like, Me? I'm just wandering my woods. Who are you?
Your woods? Well, if it's your woods and you're the one going around here, why did your slasher attack me? Huh? Answer that, huh?
My slasher? Do I know anything about a slasher?
Absolutely not. You're I would say in canon, you guys are probably from different sections of either the same wood or actually different woods, relatively far, not like long far, but relatively far from each other. So feel free to make up whatever woods you guys personally would call home. This is just a joined, like a very separate woods from either of yours.
Ah, okay, okay. So I wasn't just wandering
You're
through my woods and okay.
you're not from Netrali, are you?
Yeah, basically what happened, you were wandering, you both were wandering your woods, and then you guys got like teleported here, basically.
Okay, okay.
Just to kind of clear up any like out of game confusion.
Sure, 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 sure.
Elven
Well, I
lady,
was
you're not from Netrali, are you?
from where?
The North side. Welcome to the Feywild. You've officially left your woods.
My woods were in the Feywild. But I suppose this is a different part of the
Instantly, the
Feywild.
axes backs up. He's
Yeah.
like,
Huh?
what the fuck?
Do you always treat strangers that way?
I take out the pair of pants from the slasher. The last guy that attacked me from the Feywild, I've still got his pants.
I took his fucking kicks.
Okay, well, do they fit?
Ha!
Yes, I can make them fit. Win for the changeling.
What a defensive thing to say. I can make them fit. With this, Vump, inside the tree and inside the tavern, you're already resting with a very beautiful lady. You're at the table as they are having their conversation.
Oh, I thought you meant like in bed for a second.
No.
Sorry.
You're at the table, and slightly outside
I
the
was like,
window,
goddamn.
you just hear, and I can make them fit.
Are you putting an attractive female in the Feywild? Dude,
Also, here,
I've never played a bard. You know what's gonna happen.
hold on. Where is she? Hold on. Where is she? There we go. There, you're talking to her. Get on the screen. Get on the screen, lady. Hold on. Need to get on the screen so I can show you guys. Yeah. But
Okay.
you're with,
Nice.
yeah, her. There, I'll show the stream as well. There, you guys with her. And she's just hanging out,
Hey.
her arm around you, like, oh no, I think there's a commotion outside. You should check it out.
Luckily, I've got a persuasion of plus 13.
So Vomp, who is like standing, like not standing, he's sitting, but he's like stock still, like his like, you know, he doesn't like wearing a lot of like armor and shit, so he's just bare chested half the time. So this lady's draped over him, and I imagine just like doing like the little circle motion on the chest kind of thing, like with the one finger. And Vomp is just like sitting there like staring down to his mug, and he slowly like turns and looks out the window, turns to look back at the lady, kind of growls like, and he slowly like takes her arm from around his shoulder and just like slowly unravels it from around himself. Stands up, drinks his entire mug in one fucking go, and it was filled to the brim, so it takes, of course, like a full minute of just straight chugging.
And it was a big one.
Finishes
She got
it.
you. She's trying to seduce the fuck out of you right now. So she was getting you drunk.
So he throws back the entire thing of ale. And I'm happy to roll for that too if you want me to.
No,
But,
I'm actually totally fine
he-
with it just being a thing.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So he drinks the entire thing, finishes it, very carefully and delicately like puts his mug down back on the table so it makes like the softest little thunk when the wood hits the wood again. And he's just like, I'll be back. And he like turns to start slowly walking outside.
She's like, oh, be back soon. And as you kick open the door, would you like to describe the full like physicalness of your character to the to everyone else?
Yes, so and Vump literally kicks open the door. He doesn't give a shit. So he kicks open the door, and you guys see this full like 6'7" dragonborn that is just, you know, like a soft green, all muscles, you know, like literally head to toe, like huge biceps and like pecs and shit like that. And he also looks like he has a little bit of like dried mud on certain spots of him, like here and there. like particularly around like his like shoulders and his elbows. And he has like the kind of like, you know, like the killer croc, like glowing yellow eyes kind of thing. So he's just kicking open the door, and he looks at all of you guys like he does a one like very slow, solemn, silent sweep, and he goes, "Hi, you got pants?"
Anar immediately takes an action to change shape.
Sorry if I'm laughing in the back. I was reading Nadia and Griff's comments in chat. Just like, yeah, damn right he earned those fair and square.
Fuck yeah.
Anar immediately changes shape. He's now 6'2", and he looks muscled as fuck.
Someone got insecure.
Vomp immediately flexes his pecs a little bit more.
The tree itself flexes. Is this what we're doing?
Right, exactly.
Oh, yeah, so all three
You guys
of
are
you now
being
lined up around each other. One asking about pants, one also asking about pants for different manners, and then Darren trying to present his pants. There you go.
Oh yeah,
everybody.
I
Here, got
changed.
pants.
I'm bigger and fitter now. I'm putting on the pants.
You're
over
putting on
my
the
arm.
pants? Okay. He takes off his pants, and actually no, you weren't putting these pants on top of your other pants.
Yeah, I'm just putting it on over.
All right, big boy pants time. Big boy pants.
And then I use a piece of rope and a piece of my broken rapier to make a little improvised belt.
Wonderful. So, Liv and Vomp, you watch this. It takes a minute. It's not like a quick thing. What would you guys like to do?
Oh, Vomp's fully invested. He's just. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just kind of standing there awkwardly with my arms crossed, looking at this strange man that was wandering through the woods put on a second pair of pants, and I'm trying to judge how he makes the style work.
I would say
Yeah.
without an insight check, you could say it looks like it's mismatching. It definitely doesn't fit his style.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right pants for you.
Doesn't matter. I earned them.
Got a fucking mask, but the pants are more important.
Yeah, and
Do I have
Vomp
a
is just
mask
watching
on now
like.
as well? I believe I did.
It can be removable, so like it just hurts a
Yeah,
little bit when you do. So whatever you want,
Yeah.
really.
So I've got the mask on. I've put the pants on, and I just start flexing.
God, we have two muscle-bound Chads. AKA one muscle-bound Chad
Yeah.
and a bard.
I'd like to roll performance for my flexing routine.
My God. Sure. Sure. And while that happens, the woman, who you, Vomp, would know as Alyssa, comes up behind you. Aw, more guests? Ooh, a pretty elf. A very handsome man in a mask. Who are your friends, Vomp? She wraps her arm around you.
He like you see all of his muscles flex as he visibly stiffens when she does that, and he just kind of gently like starts trying to like take her off of him again, and he's like, "They're not my friends. They were loud and interrupted my drink, and his pants don't fit his style. I'm not really sure who these people are."
I mean, if his style's homeless, it fits just fine.
The reason I might be
That's
homeless is I spent every night in a different one of your friends' bed.
Oh my god.
So while
Oh,
this is going on, Katrina's gonna use her Eldritch Sight again to see if she can narrow in on on Alyssa.
absolutely. How would you? Is there any specific like features you're looking for, or is it you just taking like a general vibe check?
Kind of a vibe check, but I also specifically want to see if there's necromancy emanating from her.
She herself. Let me see. What would she radiate? Besides horny, she radiates. I would say
Hey,
slight
I've got horns
necromancy.
here on my mask.
Hmm.
What was that?
What was that, Griff?
Oh, you're saying you got horns on your mouth?
Yeah, I'm saying,
Ah.
hey, I've got horns on my mask.
So you also are horny by all means. Um, but let's see. I would say she radiates, all jokes aside, a little bit of necromancy and a little bit of, much like yourself, transmodification. Or what the hell is transforming?
Interesting.
A little bit, I guess you could also say a little bit of illusion, maybe.
Hmm.
But like, as
Yeah.
if like, imagine you have a steak and you lightly salt it. It's like a little salting of illusion.
I'm pointing my great axe at her now. Like, no, why are you also transformed? First with the crazy elven lady with the raven, now you. What the hell is going on here? Was it your slasher friend?
All she does is just put her hand on her chest and say, "These aren't natural."
Well, he has his hands trailing down himself. This is.
Oh. Not wanting to flirt with Darren, I'll just say she says, well, I'm glad one of us is able to be confident in their body.
It's easy to be confident if you can choose what you want.
Exactly. Why do you think I am now? And she smiles very, I would say the best seductively, but you, Darren, probably just not like giving an insight roll, but just like a general, like you do probably get a little extra from that stare from her. That's all I'll say. So you get a
Yeah,
little extra.
I look down at her condescendingly, like, fakeness and plastic does not a good woman make.
Vomp's like, I am uncomfortable. I'm going to, and he kind of like tries to like detangle himself from Alyssa again, being like, I'll get out of your way.
Please
Yeah,
come
and
in,
then he kind of, like-
everybody. She like starts shoving
On.
Vomp back inside. Starts actually walking over to you, Liv. Grabs you by like the hand and starts trying to pull you in. Oh please, it's been a while since I had a fellow lady to talk to. Your entire party, Anar, is like looking at you very nervously. Baraba, who is paralyzed and looking the opposite direction, says, "There's an elf."
Nor calls
let-
on,
Go ahead.
and he's like, turn around.
Oh yeah.
And then he's going to
Olivia
change into his
turns around.
female form.
Oh, as she. Oh, you're talking to Alyssa to turn around. Okay, I thought you were talking to like Olivia to turn Baraba around. My bad. So Alyssa turns around, looking at you, and goes, "Ooh, we're gonna have fun here tonight." And she slowly but surely starts trying to drag all of you into her tavern. Genuinely, she starts like pushing you, genuinely pulling. So without any like resistance, you will slowly kind of be pushed into the tavern. She's like, "Please let me take care of you all tonight. You all look so thirsty and tired." And you do feel a sense of, without any rolls for like wisdom saves, nothing. You do feel a slight charmed effect. Not like an actual full on charmed, right? I'm not gonna force you to do nothing, but you do feel that very charming. Like she seems to very genuinely want you here. You can't help but feel a very low key desire to go here.
I really want to go into the tavern, but thirsty? Thirst trap is more like it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Insert,
And as we walk inside, Vomp starts like fighting the like woman, like all over him.
you start fighting her.
No, he stops. Like he was trying to like keep like taking off like her
Oh.
hands and shit, and like he just slowly like kind of gives in. He's like, okay.
Oh, so I guess Discord for me didn't put the stop part. All I heard was fighting. I'm like, you wanna fight the bitch? Damn. But no, fair. Stop
Oh.
fighting her. Fair. As she gets you guys in, Baraba actually does speak up to you and Nara before y'all get in, and in fact even does gesture to you, Liv. Excuse me, Elf, Olivia, please stop, real quick. Outside the physical tavern, so let me go to the tavern section. Kind of outside the door here, Liv and Anar, you're stopped by Baraba and technically Olivia as she is strapped to her back. Baraba goes, with her one good arm, "Listen, look, we don't really have much choice in what's going on here. I assume, all talks aside, you're also trapped here, much like we are, and kind of in a panic state. Be careful, and if you need us, I'm a healer. My name is Baraba. This is Olivia, and Anar. Would you mind introducing yourself properly and not scaring the young lady?
He turns back into his muscle from like, no, not really. I'm a lot more interested in Horn.
I shall take a sip of my water. Ooh. And I will say Baraba just goes, okay. Well, anyway, this is Anar, and I don't know who that Dragonborn is, but I'm sure he could hopefully be a friend. But please, again, like I said, do not ignore Anar. We're a good party. He's just our leader who's a little intimidating, but we really are nice people.
It sounds like we'll all be friends here. And
I really hope.
saying that, she's gonna go along with Alyssa pulling everyone in and actually give Alyssa a big hug as if she's just so taken in by the charm, and she's gonna try to see if she can if she can see through the illusion by kind of physically inspecting what's going on.
You touch her and you feel nothing but a relatively let me see, a relatively clean, well-kept, curvy bodied lady who definitely doesn't mind you giving her a hug and feeling her up.
Okay.
And that is pretty
This
much
is
it.
how we say hi in the Feywild.
Oh, trust me, I know. She feels you up in return.
Okay.
She does gesture to her bartender, who this guy very clearly is a ghost. There is no rolls, nothing needed. This is a phantasm. He's floating there. A nice, cute bartender. Let me bring him up full screen so you guys can actually see what my man looks like. My main man Russell over here looks like. Make sure it loads in properly. There we go. Here is Russell, since you guys can see in there, and also bring up on the player thing here. Here is Russell. He is looks to be a very tall dwarf, like tall for a dwarf, but short for everyone else. Very well kept, very kind looking, with several tattoos even over his like ghostly skin. Hello there, new customers. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. My name's Russell. I'll be your barkeep for the night.
Well, I've never been with a dwarven ghost before.
And just so you guys
It's a
are
kind of
aware,
thing.
I will give you guys your tokens once we get to the actual battle map. Just an FYI, this is technically not the battle map yet. So when we get there, I'll then take the time to put your tokens on. You guys will get control of them then. For now, I'm just using the tokens as general like reference points. But I will need to take a second to download both your guys' stuff, all your guys' stuff real quick. Just realized I did
I
not.
made a token real quick if you want to just use that one.
You have a token? I would love a token.
Yeah. I made like a mock character sheet on the Roll20 just so I can use it for like easy rolls and reference kind of thing. It doesn't have my spells and shit, but it's all good.
Perfect. You can either send it into our general and the Bardic Logs, or you can just PM me.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. All right. I'll let you do that. For now, we'll keep going. Perfect. Little boy there. Pickle. Yep. Oh, perfect. In that case, if everyone's got
boy.
it, I'll make sure Liv got
baby
theirs
boy.
then. Aye, big old baby boy.
Wait, does Russell call him baby boy, or is this just a bit?
No, it's just a bit, but because I liked saying baby boy, you just made me really want to say baby boy for some reason. Pickle has a way of getting me to say weird
Fuck
shit.
Yeah. I have that effect on people. I call it the chaos charm.
There we go. Okay, now there's
Anyway.
Lana. There we go. So yeah, you're Lana there. I assume just right there, hugging. There's Anar to the side. There's your boy, your baby boy. There we go. Okay, so never mind. You guys have your characters now. So if you guys aren't able to control them, let me know. But for now, there is everybody. Russell's like, hello there. Hello, you beefy boy. He actually calls you a beefy boy. You big ass boy. And you also big ass boy. We got two beefy lads here. Two beefy lads deserve two beefy drinks. He slams two hearty mugs, foaming at the top, onto the tavern.
You know a place called Australia?
My cousin is from Australia. What about it?
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. And Nora just takes a look around. Good looking tavern you've got here. I don't see a lot of people though.
Not a lot of people come around here, parts. I'm not sure why. No, I haven't been able to go out in a bit myself. He holds up his ghostly hand and swipes it through the kind of pillar to his right, the column. Just sighing. You can probably tell. Guess why? I'm this establishment's bartender, whether it goes between owners or not. The latest owner, Alyssa over there, has been taking right care of the place and bringing whoever she can in.
And how many of them have left?
Let's say she's the third owner. I'd say in the last year and a half since, since business sort of kind of died down, if I'm being honest.
You might have something to do with the slasher that I killed.
My slasher? Bloody hell are you talking about? Slasher?
I point to my pants.
Oh,
Beefy, burly looking dude.
oh.
Vomp visibly blushes and goes, "Is that a euphemism? I'm not familiar."
Well,
Vomp, your
they
gayness
are
increases.
both pretty big, but no, not in this case.
Vomp, as you feel your gayness stats increase just a little bit.
Yeah, and for the record, whenever fucking Russell called him, "Oh, a beefy boy," and handed him the big mug, he just kind of like took it shyly and like just wrapped his
Aw.
fingers around it again.
Cute.
He like sneaks glances up at Russell like from his drink.
Very cute. Russell winks at you.
His skin visibly darkens on his cheeks. He has no like filter.
Oh, you all look rough and ragged. How long you been traveling? And as I say, Liv, I know we did the intro as like you just kind of just joined, but Vomp, feel free to kind of give yourself at most a week in this place, however much time you really want. You can have gone through whatever random little like way of coming into the Feywild, but much like everyone else, there's just like a barrier that once you enter teleports you into this area. So you're probably from like a separate woods or separate area than these other two.
Yeah. So Vomp's just kind of like he kind of drums his fingers on his mug a little bit, in like a nervous like fashion, and he's like, "I was hunting for mushrooms, and I fell in a hole, and I came out, and I went into a wall, and I've been here." And then he kind of like clears his throat and like sips at his mug.
Yep, beefy boy's been here all day. Lucky me. And you lads just got here. Eh? Your whole party kind of like disperses into the tavern itself. All set little ones here. They're not a tabaxi, but that tabaxi will take the placement of like a few of them. Just little tokens. I just here you go, Mothman. There you go. Hey, Mothman. Little sneak peek at our D20 modern token. Hey. There you go.
Sick.
These little quick little buds just kind of hanging out. They're there hanging out. They're all kind of like investigating. I would say Ollie actually speaks up over here. Excuse me. He speaks obviously to Alyssa, and Alyssa is actually quite enamored, just like looking at you and talking to you, Liv. She's been telling you about how it's been so long, so she's finally got to, have so many people here, and she's so excited, and she's asking about your favorite drinks, etc. And then suddenly she turns, and Ollie's like, why is there a stage here? Do you have live performances? Oh, why, yes, we used to, when the crowds used to come in, but it's been a little desecrated of lately. She kind of walks towards the middle, towards Ollie. Would any of you happen to be a bard or a performer of some sort? A maestro? maybe to put on a performance and give this old stage. She sits on a stage, slowly kind of sliding over, putting her legs up, and standing up on stage fully. Bring some life to my old creaking bones of a stage.
And bring some life to your stage.
Yeah.
Livia is going to examine the stage and cast Detect Magic again.
From this
She's
point
also
on,
gonna-
I'm basically keeping the tech magic up. I don't trust this woman.
Yeah, same. And I'm gonna take my dulcimer out, actually.
Oh.
And I'm gonna say,
Ooh.
I can play a thing.
All right. She's like, oh, good.
Hi.
Please do.
On the
As
other
you
hand,
look at the stage, there
I thought
is
my
actually no
Andro-
magic beyond what else was kind of like in the tavern. Like the distinct lack of fey magic, etc., is all still there, but it's nothing stronger, nothing weaker.
Okay, so I'm gonna head to the stage. My raven is gonna be on my shoulder, and I'm imagining that Liv the cat is kind of prowling around on the bar counter. Maybe someone will give her some milk or something while I'm playing.
The
Bump immediately tries to the cat.
oh, the cat immediately just like takes a minute to like get used to you, but then immediately walks on over while Russell gives it some milk, and y'all just petting the cat, watching as Liv does I assume a nice little performance.
I hope so. Do you want me to roll for?
Yes,
for
please.
anything? Okay, so I'm just gonna roll a raw 20, and then I'll tell you what the added on things are.
Perfect. I'll have Alyssa kind of sit on the edge of the stage watching you.
Okay, so that's a 13. I've got tool proficiency in the dulcimer, and I have the in my performance is +7, so that's
Oh,
at least
yeah.
a 20.
My God, yeah. So you don't even have to keep. You're already rocking the fucking house better than this place has been rocked in eons.
You think that's music?
You start bashing drums together. No.
Start backing drums and then taking out my flute.
And you start doing hard metal, heavy metal. Okay, what's your proficiency with your dulcimer, Liv?
It's just a tool proficiency.
It's a tool proficiency. Oh, you know, I was like, what's your bonus from it?
I don't know exactly. I mean, my proficiency bonus is +3. I'm
+3.
proficient in performance, which is +7.
Okay, so it's plus 10 to
And then I
your-
also have the
Okay.
And then I also have the tool.
All right, then with that, Darren, go ahead and roll me a performance check yourself.
Is that okay?
30.
Dude, I'm a bard. I was made for this shit.
That's true. I suppose it serves me right for trying to literally upstage a bard.
I think I got
And that
about
wasn't
20.
a 19. If I was a fighter, that was a critical.
All right, so doing heavy metal flute, you start to fucking tear up this house, Darren. Without even your bonuses, you're already a little high, like almost matching her. So without even your bonuses, I'll just start like then add your bonuses. So like Liv, you got this beautiful melody going that has Alyssa entranced. And what happens is this: at first, both of you have detect magic, so this all happens through your vision. You, Liv, on stage, start to have notes magically fly around you. Every note you plink starts to form around you, like a paper, almost enveloping your person. You start to see through, though, with like opacities like 10%. Like they'll still be able to see you, but it's almost like a light show going on over you as the notes play. And with that, then suddenly across into like the actual like area like by the bar, the notes start to fly off around as heavy metal flute starts to play. And as you start walking and approaching a stage, the notes start slowly kind of draining towards Liv, towards you, and it's turning to like heavy red, and from that calm blueness into the heavy metal rock kind of red. The stage is filled with a mix of calm and heavy metal, and calm dulcimer. It's a very honestly, if you if you guys are willing to, I would even say that you guys do a very good co-performance of a heavy metal kind of dulcimer mix.
Yeah, I'm fine
Yeah,
with that.
I would join in on that.
You guys basically tear it up. Your party members start to kind of have fun as drinks appear at their table from Russell, snapping his hands and having them float on over. The night starts to go forward, and without you guys realizing, an hour has passed of you guys performing. Lots of you are drunk and feeling very, very tired. Russell speaks up. If you like, you can absolutely take a rest here for the evening. We'll keep you safe here. I don't know what's going on or where you all are, but we'll keep you safe here. Don't worry. And in fact, Alyssa, pulling Liv and Anar and Vomp all towards their own, trying to pull y'all towards your rooms over here. Trying her best. I'm just like kind of like assigning you guys where your rooms are, and I'll put you guys back. Trying to put you guys like around there each. She starts trying to like, grab you guys and trying to, please join me in bed. If not in bed, at least rest nicely. Please, my beds are the most comfortable, and we'll keep you safe. I'll stay up all night with you if I have to.
Vomps like sputters in his drink and just kind of like looks at like Alyssa like a little wide-eyed at like her like directness. He's like, thanks, but I prefer to sleep outside. It's nothing personal. I like the stars.
Oh, watch this then. She legit this time does drag you. She opens the door
Vomp doesn't resist.
instead of oh god, I accidentally dragged the whole freaking map. My god. Instead of no, the Lord, I did drag the map. Jesus. Instead of a tavern room, you see what looks to be almost like a little domain, a section of the woods set up inside this room. Trees, stars, everything. She turns around. I promise I'll keep you safe anywhere.
Vomp really wants to do an insight check on this bitch.
Go ahead. Absolutely go ahead.
All right, hang on. Okay, let me see if my character sheet has my proficiencies and shit too. I think it does. Okay, we'll just do it. Okay. Got a 17, I think.
17.
Yeah, I'm all good.
Okay, let me do my roll over here to see how this goes. Okay. You get no sense of evil from her.
Okay, so Vomp is going to kind of take the jug that is strapped to his belt. That's like a crystalline blue kind of quality. He's going to uncork it, and he's going to use the decanter of water that he has to go ahead and start like spraying like the inside of the room and start like kicking at it, start making up like a bit of mud and shit. And he's like, it'll do. Thank you.
She backs out away from them, noticeably not okay with she's letting you do it. She's not going to tell you to stop, but noticeably uncomfortable with the mud and the dirt and the lack of cleanliness.
Vomp sees this and he's like, I get dry skin real easily.
Oh, of course.
It's good for my pores.
As
good
she
for my
closes
pores.
the door, I hope you enjoy sleeping that tonight.
Vomp's very fucking. He recorks the decanter and he is gonna wait and listen for her to leave, before he goes back to the door to try to peek out and sneak out.
Absolutely. You can go ahead and peek out and sneak out. Everyone else, Liv and Anar, how are you guys feeling about her offering you guys places to rest? I will say Ollie is already walking in, and so is Olivia with Baraba. Steve and Stevie are the best friends, still there kind of looking around why are they going so easily?
Yeah, Livia's pretty easy about this, and she doesn't need to sleep, and she's got a raven to kind of watch over, so she doesn't seem all that troubled by this. She seems intrigued. This is probably an ordinary day in the Feywild for her.
Yeah, random stuff happening, and interesting characters, probably isn't too shocking
Yeah.
to you compared to the others.
Yeah, this made me a little tame. So hey,
And Lar, on the other hand, has recently been playing World of Warcraft. He doesn't trust anything like that. Strange shit happening, somebody's trying to kill you. So he's going to activate his Hellish Sight.
All right. That's infrared, right?
Yeah, infrared and what was the other thing? Was it
Invisible
invisible
creatures.
creatures?
Yep. So you activate it, looking at it. You see everyone in infrared. Even Russell. You see he appears as dead ass cold, pure coldness.
Cool.
And
Looking
so
good, Russell.
you see everybody, and you see 3 entities sitting at tables here, ghosts hanging out. Humanoid in shape, one a drow, one a dragonborn, and one a... Where is it? One's a bullet. No, I'll just do another one, a lizard folk, might as well. And you just see them very casually. They look to be spectral in nature. Very similar to Russell, but almost like not choosing to show themselves. Give me a quick Arcana check for how much you kind of know about ghosts and like specters and stuff.
Oh, I'm not skilled in Arcana.
Oh no.
14. Not too bad.
Not too bad. All right, you generally understand that that it's not like just a thing that spirits can like show themselves to mortals at will. They can like choose to be visible or not, like ethereal. It's some of them can't help but do it, you know. And that's kind of like the most I can give you with the 13. So you see them; they are probably ghosts or specters.
I am gonna go sit at one of the table of the drow.
All right. Alyssa goes to join Steve and Stevie, and you hear Stevie be like, "Bitch, I'm blind. What do you mean you beautiful? I can't tell without feel." And Steve's like, "Stevie, that's not appropriate." And Alyssa's like, "Oh no, I think it's very appropriate."
I cast Mage Hand on Steve.
And Steve just kind of looks at you like, whatever.
I push him into the Elven Lady.
Wait, into the what?
I push him into her.
Oh,
he can't see. Yeah, I'm pushing him into her like a little shove.
Yeah, you push into her. He's just like, oh, hi. She's like, oh, hello there. And starts like pulling him in. Do you pay attention to the drow or Steve and Stevie and all them? Where's your focus?
Sorry, repeat that.
So where's your focus put, by the way? Like legit, like a legit
Oh, it's
curiosity.
definitely on the drow. I was just doing that distractedly.
Okay, cool. I'm asking just for description on what if I need to describe what she does with Garrett and all that.
No, he doesn't really take note. He was just he was hoping he was pushing him into her, but he's focused on like, hello, I can see you.
Yeah, the drow looks up at you. It begins to cry.
Was my performance that bad?
Shakes his head.
Was it that good? Gives a little smirk.
Shakes his head again.
Sags down a bit.
It goes to put his hand
You want me to kill her?
on you and touches through you. It shakes his head yes, but then immediately shakes no. And starts waving frantically for you not to.
There's 3 of you that I can see, and there's been 3 previous owners. Did you used to own this tower?
Shakes her head.
Hmm.
Or sorry, nods her head, not shakes,
Yes.
nods.
Yes, but nods her head.
Yes, nods her head, my bad.
You would have been a lot more fun to have as an owner than her.
She puts her hands over, the drow woman puts her hands over her chest, like, thank you. Like, kind of old southern woman, like, oh, Lord. You know, oh, thank you.
Don't worry. I got this.
She says, she does do this though. She puts her hands in an X, points to her eyes, points to the woman, points back to her eyes, points to the woman, and X with her hands again.
I'll look at her confusedly for a second, like she can't see, and then wait for a response, or she can't see you.
She shakes her head immensely. She goes to almost like poke you right in the chest as hard as she can, but goes right through you. It gives you a weird ghostly chill in your chest for a second. But she just goes like very clear, trying to point to you, then points to your eyes. Big X, like shaking your head, no, 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 and then points to the woman.
So she's not what I can see.
Nods her head yes, and then kind of gestures like her hand like more. How do I say? Her hand shakes in a circular manner, as if like saying like continue. How to say with continue? Probably implying more to that. She points to your eyes again, points to a woman, and tries her best to point to the woman's eyes, and then says X. Or does the X again?
Hold on a second. I got a spell for this.
Suddenly the other two, one of them stands up. You see the lizard folk ghost stands up, points to the other ghost as the other one starts evaporating, and the other one just nods his head, points to out the windows, and you see that the windows is starting to get nighttime as he starts to evaporate.
I look at her, she's more than meet the eye. Are you trapped here? Or have you been bound?
Shakes her head yes, but then starts saying no and points to you, your eyes, points to her eyes, and X again, saying like, you think implying yes, that had nothing to do with what she was trying to say.
I know exactly what to do. I am going to cast Blade Ward.
She just like looks at you like, huh? You guys look over.
And
the
then
lizard folk one runs. The ghost jumps over its table, landing on your table, and as it lands on your table, it evaporates as well.
I look at the drow woman like, well, seeing as she's just a pain in my ass, my friends don't like her. He takes off the axe of wounding. Let's kill ourselves, a bitch.
The ghost very frantically starts shaking its head. No, 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 no. What? Like waving. No, 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 no.
Yes,
The
yes.
ghost eventually just looks at you, sighs, and as it starts disappearing, it gives you the sleepy gesture. It just points to you and says, sleep.
Okay. He uses the axe of wounding, stabs it into the floor of the tavern.
Alyssa looks at you. Oh, what are you doing over there? As you see, Steve and Steve, you are both now also going to rooms off in the distance.
I was just having a conversation with the alternate personalities in my mind.
As the spirit waves to you, it apparently blows a kiss towards you as it fades away. As you see, it now hits night fully.
This one was quite interesting. Liked my music, and didn't think it was amazing. Does think that you're quite strange, though. As for spending the night, no, I don't think so. I'll come and grab my friends tomorrow.
She looks you in the eyes. Please, all I ask is that you let me protect you, Wanderer. Go in and give me a charisma saving throw.
That is good news. $18.
18. You fail. She,
I
you
choose to
feel
succeed.
charmed by her. Do you have any abilities like Indomitable to do that, or you just say you choose to succeed?
I actually do think for any charm of type thing, I've got advantage on it.
You do? Oh, I mean, that's very valid if you'd like to roll again.
No, never mind. That one.
Oh, fair. I would definitely go with a not that one in this situation. So, you are charmed by her. You feel this sense of not love or devotion, but passion for this woman in front of you. And as she lifts her hand up, please follow me. You feel this compulsion to follow her. Would you like to try to resist, or do you feel like you'll follow her?
I'm going to try to resist and hopefully save, but then I'm still going to pretend like I'm following her.
Okay. So she's gonna start walking. I'm just gonna place her here, just so I don't have to go, like move her slowly. I'll just put her here. So as you try to resist, you feel a ghostly hand, light, kind of like an elvish hand, caress your shoulder. And as you do, go ahead and give me a roll. I'd give disadvantage normally, but with your advantage, I would say just roll normally.
Does a nat 20 work? 28, baby.
A nat 20 does work. With the drow's hand squeezing your shoulder, you feel yourself pull out of it for just a brief moment, as then you hear a ghostly whisper in your ear. I said not to look in her fucking eyes.
Don't worry. When I'm done with her, her eyes will be the last thing she's worried about.
Get her in her dreams. As you feel a massive shove forward. As you were falling behind, Alyssa, you didn't notice, was about to come back and look at you and check on what was taking you so long, but the ghost shoved you forward enough that you're fine. She doesn't suspect you at all.
I stumble and shove her onto the bed.
Alright, you shove her onto the bed. She laughs and giggles as she assumes you're
Oh,
going to
no,
try
no,
to
I'm
fuck her.
putting her face first onto the bed.
Oh, face first onto the bed. She still laughs and giggles, assuming you're gonna fuck her.
Yeah. I start loosening the belt with the sword, and then as I'm doing that, I take out the dagger with my other hand and stab her.
Alright, as you stab her, she
This
dies.
bitch.
You kill her.
Fantastic.
You kill
That
the
was a
woman.
great session. I'll see you all next week.
She dies in your bed.
Thanks,
A very
everybody.
silent gasp comes from her as her face is in the bed. And she bleeds on your bed.
I clean up the blood. I put away the dagger.
Now, I imagine I hear it. Do I hear like a gasp? Do I hear?
You hear a
what's
very
going on?
slight in your room, a gasp. Yes, but I will say you notice, maybe as you try to leave, your door is locked.
Luckily, my door didn't
What,
close.
rude?
Your door actually was
Wait, so is
closed.
my door locked too?
You turn around, your door is closed, Anar.
It is.
It is locked. You guys are all locked.
Well,
Shit.
It's a good thing.
I
have
stabbed the
these
body
tools
again.
here.
Nothing happens. The body distransforms. You see it as a young, blonde-haired human lady. You see, or no, sorry, blonde-haired human, blonde-haired drow lady.
Hmm.
And you
I
see the
take
ghost
I take
in the
out
corner.
blade and just check her out.
You what?
I take out the dagger where I stabbed her again and check her out.
You look across. It looks like a younger version of the drow ghost.
Interesting. At this point, I would probably notice that my door's also closed.
Yeah, your door is definitely slammed shut the moment you stabbed her.
I stab it with my axe.
You go to break the door. Slam! 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 You go to break the door, and as you break through the door, let me find you, Anar. You come into a completely new area. You are now in a mansion, or at least what feels like a mansion, from the illustrious stylings around you. You appear in a... I can't make this smaller? Jesus. Okay, fine. Just
Nope, that's the
imagine,
smallest it can go.
imagine you're like this big, okay? Like a smaller, like very, very... Yeah, we'll just do our best. I didn't expect this to be, Yeah.
It's good. It's good. Theater of the mind. We got
Exactly. We'll work with it. So you slam out, and you yourself
it.
are the first one to get out. You hear your other compatriots like shaking on their doors. Liv, you are here in this room down here, and then Pickle, you have your boy down there somewhere. Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Can Katrina
So,
pick
I'll go
the
ahead and-
lock on the door?
Actually,
Is
Vaughn
there-
wants to
is there a
wild
lock?
shape into a salamander and climb through the lock.
Oh. Fair.
Yeah,
You
because I
can-
mentioned that there's like a keyhole, right?
Yeah, you can like do a salamander or a newt, and you go right through the keyhole.
Yeah. So he just kind of like, shrugs his shoulders, kind of cracks his neck, kind of like arches his back a little bit, like with your hands, like kind of like just above your hips, and you hear a lot of popping. And he's like, "All right, let's get this going."
Liv, as
Oh,
you go
and then
to
he,
try
like,
and unlock
wild
the
shapes.
door, you hear that. You're like, "Oh, let's get going!" As you try to unlock the door, finding it is unlocked.
damn it. Yeah, so Vaughn wild shapes into the salamander and gets through the keyhole and comes out the other side.
As Liv just
Oh,
unlocks the door
fuck.
and walks out.
Yeah. You see this little salamander on the floor with these bright yellow piercing eyes.
Here you guys are. You guys now in the mansion.
Where's our friends?
Go on.
Are my friends still here? My cat and my raven?
Your raven, you hear off in the distance. Your cat, you sense in a different room.
Okay. I'm coming, sweetie.
You do hear in a distance. I don't know where we are, but like, there's a lot of books. You told me
Ooh,
that's a
books are good.
library, right?
Generally, when there are a lot of books, that is a library. That's right.
Then yes,
Very
I
good.
think I'm in a library.
Make meowing sounds and I'll come to you.
You hear often just.
Okay.
Vomp drops his wild shape and begins sprinting towards the meowing sounds.
You guys break through the doors out into the general hallway of this old mansion. Let me change the music from the tavern to our new theme. Here.
Oh, we doing spooky scary?
Yep. We're now in the spooky scary zone. There we go. As you guys
I need to
enter,
look up.
you guys feel wind ever so slightly coursing through the mansion. You feel, I would say, like a draft and coldness wafting about. You guys see several rooms, kind of patterned off by, or sectioned off by, of course, like paper walls and stuff. You guys still hear the meowing through a door right here.
Vomp wants to try to break through the paper wall and just into the other room with the cat.
Oh, just right on through.
Yeah. Gives no shits.
I'm down. I'm definitely down. Alright, give me one second. I'm just adjusting the music a wee bit so I can hear you guys definitely better than it. There we go.
No,
Yeah.
you're good.
Alright, so you just right through. You go through a bookshelf. Setting books and wood flying everywhere. As the cat here runs around the room trying to avoid books.
Okay, Vomp kind of like stops when he realizes like, oh yeah, I'm like 6'7". So then he like slowly starts to like kind of, kneel down, this massive like, huge scaly muscles kind of thing. He gets over and hunches over, extends one hand and goes psst, psst, and like just starts trying to get the cat to come back to him.
You just hear Liv. Oh, not Liv. Liv says to you, help, Livia. Or goddamn, what's your name? I keep messing up.
Katrina. It's
Trina,
okay.
there
It's
you
kind of funny that they get confused.
Yeah, Trina. Oh, there's a big boy there. There's a big boy.
Yep. There. He's a very big boy. That's right. I'm right here, sweetie.
Hi,
It's okay.
hi. She
And I go
runs over
scoop
to
him
you.
right. I give her a big hug.
Oh, she
Bump
hugs
sees
you.
you scoop her up, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, I forget myself sometimes."
That's okay. So, hey Liv, this is a new friend we've made. Can you say hi? And she kind of offers Liv a little bit, just tentatively to get a sniff.
Sniffs you.
Do I smell friendly? Oh wait! Can I do like some kind of animal handling check or something?
Absolutely, you can do an animal handling to show how much, how animal friendly you give off.
All right, Vomp. Time for the vibes. You can do it.
Animals
Oh,
live off of vibe
7.
checks. 7. The cat
It's
hisses
because I'm,
at him.
I'm covered in mud.
Ugh,
Yeah,
you
it's because
filthy.
he's got these like bright scaly eyes. Yeah.
Scary. I don't like him.
She takes a while to warm up.
Maybe forever. She just crosses her little paws in your hand.
Right. Right. And he kind of he scratches the back of his head. And he's looks around at the books and debris he made, and so he kind of just delicately steps his way over them, and he's like, "I'll go check on the pants man, and see if we can figure out." Yeah. And he just walks out.
You do
Anar,
that, and
while they're talking, and I'm just gonna have that during that time that you guys are having a conversation before he steps out, Anar, you are kind of just are wandering around here, you know? You just generally are just in the area. You hear, and I hate that I have to do this because I just realized what I'm about to say, and I just know that it's just. You know what? No, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not. I really got too embarrassed. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna say you hear noises.
Coward, say
No.
it.
No. I made you do the critical hit. Do it.
You just hear
Gotta say.
ara ara off in the top floor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I expected it.
Holy shit. It's so good. Holy shit.
Just coming
It's a
from the top
horrified
floor.
look on his face, and he's just like, I think I might want to go the other way.
So you might want to go what?
You might want to go in the opposite direction.
So the opposite direction you see is an armory.
Yeah, let's go to the armory.
All right, you go run to the armory. Around the same time, Vop, you come out. You also hear. Right above you, as if it's walking right above you, right here.
He flushes immediately and just kind of freezes in his tracks.
Sendawa.
And he is going to... He does peek up, look upstairs. He doesn't go up, but he's kind of what?
You feel, as you look up, the light from where you're looking starts to slowly disappear. The candles flicker and wave as at the top of the staircase, lights start to disappear as something's getting closer.
He is going to kind of he's very embarrassed because he's not used to getting a lot of attention, let alone romantic attention.
So my horny ghost is
and
the
also,
worst
as we
thing for your
established-
character.
Yeah, no, and also as we've established, major gay vibes. All right,
Major.
huge, big beefy gay boy. So he kind of looks around a little panically, sees that Anar is in the armory and Katrina is in the library, and he is just going to be fuck it, and he's gonna run underneath the staircase and try to hide behind the stairs.
All right, yeah. Instead of alerting your allies, you say "fuck it" and run under the stairs. Fair.
He's embarrassed. He's he doesn't want to draw attention to himself, but also he can't go warn them both at the same time without drawing a lot of attention to themselves. So he's just gonna feel out the situation for now.
Fair. You live
Sorry,
here.
Do you want me to roll
from-
stealth?
No, you're fine because I'll roll
Okay.
stealth if they look for you, but where you are, you're just out of sight.
Cool. Sorry.
No, you're all good. Liv, over here, the door. Da 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 da.
So Katrina looks up from a book that she was just getting buried in and is like, who's that over there? Would you go see what that's about, Katie? And then she's gonna send Liv over to investigate.
Liv wanders on over. And she's like, I mean, the door's knocking. Meow. Hello? But in like reality, everyone else just hears meow. Meow. You just hear.
Oh, well, if the door's knocking, we should probably let it in. So she goes over to it, and tries to open it.
As you open it, there's no one in the room.
Oh, interesting. So, I don't know if she still has her detect magic up, but you could probably just assume that she always does. And so she's looking around to see, like, is there any magic in here?
God, there's just something about having two people with constant detect magic to just give so much more detail than casual play. Yeah, you see illusions. I would say you see an illusionary. You can kind of see the actual like outline of an illusionary throat and mouth right next to the door. As you peek your head in.
Throat and mouth. Oh my.
And as it starts to open his mouth and talk, you see an invisible hand covers it.
Oh, well, that won't do. And so I'm gonna try to reach out and move the invisible hand if I can.
As you move the invisible hand, two things happen. One, I would say, just because it's fucking funny to me, Stevie, not so wondrous, becomes visible again. Fuck, bitch, thank you, oh my god, help, help, you got my hand, you got his hand on my dick. As unveiling behind them, they both become visible, no longer ghostly. Stevie, not so wonder, the Afro-American human with a nice suit and glasses, is being held by, let me see, where is this creature? Let me see. Did I not have? Oh, shite. Okay, I have perfectly fine stand-in for what I meant it to be. It will be someone looking like this. Let me pull up a full screen image here for y'all of kind of what this person will look like. There you go, let me pull it down for you guys. So of course it doesn't have all the masks, but just think the robe and like the hands and stuff. Ignore the mask, the chain, just the stand-in for like the robe and all that, the hands and claws going wrapped around Stevie, not so wondrous. Help, please, help!
This does not seem consensual. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to break this up.
Stevie, Shrimp,
So she steps in.
elbows the creature.
No means no, but
Running around you, exactly. He says, no means no, motherfucker! And as he elbows it, running to the other side of the room, you kind of step in front of him. And the creature draws a dagger. As this happens, Anar. So a few things are going to happen during this next little section. We have one stealthy boy, one saving Stevie, and then as this all occurs, before you roll initiative, Anar, you are looking at the armory. And you see to the right, behind metal bars. So you're like right in the middle. Each one of these has like little metal bars in front of it. I didn't have time to like add metal bars. So I'll do is I'll just draw little lines right here. Boinkus, boinkus, boinkus. Little metal bars on each side of the armory. To the left, you see what looks to be a Shinto-style glaive and halberd. One on each side. The other are Shinto-style, both splint armor and full plate armor sets.
Yeah. I'm looking into both with my hellish vision. I'm trying to see if there's anything invisible waiting to catch me.
You're looking, you're like switching, I imagine, between like detect magic and Hell's Vision really quick, almost looking like a 3D, pair of goggles in a way, or glasses in a way, with that red and blue popping up and off. That you see no invisible things. In fact, you see nothing around you currently that would harm you. But as you're investigating, lights start to go off and dim. Ah, Shavana Naya Siha. As you hear big footsteps.
And Nora starts taking off his pants.
God damn it. The lights start flickering around you, and down the stairs, you see a woman dressed in all white. She's just like spewing seemingly random words from another language. Not just because Isaac doesn't know how to speak that language, but also because it's supposed to be random, even if she was speaking English.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello there, love. I can take care of that and take out my great axe. And then come over here.
So as this all occurs, let's roll initiative. I'll get a little bit more, let me see, upbeat kind of fighty music real quick. Here, I'll have this playing for now. Gonna roll your guys' initiative, like get this going.
Yeah. Oh, nat 20! Fuck yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
On the worst possible time, though. That's just to see who goes first, not how much damage you do.
I mean, fair. It's just, listen, I have been super depressed. I get very excited over simple things lately.
Last week in a game I was playing, I rolled 3 nat 1s, one after the other in advantage.
And that made me depressed.
Jesus. Yeah, that was the start of your villain arc.
That's when I decided to destroy the Feywild.
So,
Okay.
we have nat 20 from Pickle, an 11, looks like from Trina, not Liv, trying really hard not to mess it up, and then 17 from Griffin.
It's okay.
Yep.
Okay. Let's Pickle, obviously first.
Unless you get a 21.
Oh, true.
There we go. Okay, that's the order, just so I know. Pickle, you go first. She starts to kind of stagger down the stairs as the lights flicker around you. This is not nearly creepy enough.
Vomp 100% wants to vibe check this lady. I'll leave it your discretion, DM, of what you want me to roll.
Vibe check.
But yeah, he's 100% trying to be like, what's this lady's deal? Is she trying to like attack us or something? Or like, is she trying to like seduce and then kill or something? Like, he knows, like, he was 100% serious when he told Russell that like he was hunting for mushrooms and he like fell into like a hole like in the trunk of a tree and he ended up in the Feywild. And like he's no idiot. He knows like he's in a different plane and like to be more cautious because of it. He also has no fucking idea what he's doing though because he's never been in the Feywild.
Okay, so you're full on vibe
like
checking
parts,
her just to see if she's aggressive or not. And I'll tell you, yeah, she don't look friendly. She looks unhinged, at most manic, and if she's not threatening you, she's probably mentally ill at the very least.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go Darkest Dungeon because I just need combat music and I'm struggling to find it. So here we go. You get Darkest Dungeon. It's not Japanese themed, but it's Darkest Dungeon themed.
That's close enough.
It's good. Fuck yeah, let's go. All right. So, I get. Would I know if she's like a spectral like person or not?
She looks like you can see her. She's definitely not ethereal, and I feel like, at least, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, Darren, most ghosts in D&D do inherently look ethereal, but they can, some that can change their forms, etc., can kind of not, but most of them do at least look ethereal, to kind of give you a general, like,
Yeah.
if they are
Most of
or
them
aren't.
look ethereal at the very least.
At the very least look a little ethereal, or have something ghostly about them. She looks not ethereal, but you do notice there's something off about her. She looks magical, but you can't tell what. You're the only one that doesn't have detect magic, so you know.
Yeah. I really fucking biffed myself with this character in picking that. Oh fuck. Okay. I think he is going to. I think he's going to step out and try to grapple her. You know, just like full like sprinting, pump,
Tackle.
and like
I
just
see.
try to like yeah, like snarling, all tongues and teeth kind of thing. Like just try to like get over and like pin her down, figure out what the fuck's going on.
Okay, going to give me an attack roll with based off strength.
All right. Okay. Wait, do you want like unarmed strike or like just a strength roll?
Give me, I guess, what would be? I guess unarmed strike would be something that can use strength and be an attack. Yeah, so do unarmed strike. If you land,
Okay.
I'll do a grapple. I'll consider grapple.
All right, doing it on my D&D Beyond character sheet because that's where all my actual shit is. Yeah, 25.
All right, you easily tackle her to the ground. She
All right.
does, I will say, not feel nearly as frail as she may come off. I'll say that much. You pin her down, and she feels thick. What would you like to do? Because you do still have your bonus action. What is there anything you like to do before it is the end of your turn? As she, you pin her down, and she screams. As you see slightly under her face, a large, mouthy grin and jaw appear.
Oh fuck. So do I have any bonus actions? Fuck. Oh man, I guess I could enter a rage. No. I'm gonna hold off on it for now. Because I don't know what the fuck's happening. So I think he's just going to like, because he only is able to like kind of move and grapple. He doesn't have any bonus actions he can use right now. He's just gonna kind of shout like, Huntsman, cat lady, there's a thing
Huh.
with teeth, and he's gonna kind of like put like his hand on her forehead, try to like pin her back to the ground, like to keep her like the teeth away from him.
That's all you do for like I guess your bonus action is just let them down and like push her down.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, very easily Liv and Anar you're able to hear. Pickle basically takes a whole moment to like instead of doing anything else, just deep breath and just yells it. Fucking screams at the top as much loud as you can, assuring Anar, you already were aware, but now you're extra aware. And Liv, something's going on outside the library, but you're a little busy yourself. Well, other than that, that would be the end of your turn, right, Pickle?
Yeah, it's like I said, I don't really have any bonus actions or anything, unless you want me to like cast a spell on her while I have her pinned, which I'm happy to do. But
I don't think, unless it's just
that's the
somatic,
answer.
I don't know if that's able.
Oh fuck! Let me pick. Let me peek.
And I guess it would have to be a bonus action spell
No.
too. That's also somatic.
Yeah. No, I got nothing. It's good.
All right.
I got her. I got the bitch pinned. We're good. It's a good start to combat.
Okay. In that case, Griff, what would you like to do?
Let's go and kill this thing.
Okay. 30 feet, you're gonna be able to get to about there on her.
Yeah, let's start with moving 30 feet. Actually, no. I'm not going 30 feet closer. I'm just going to stand in the doorway,
Okay.
and I'm going to take out my short bow and take a shot.
All right, you stand in the doorway and you take a shot at the lady. Keep in mind that on top of the lady, mostly obscure, in fact, even probably giving the equivalent of half cover currently, by the way that she's pinning on top of her. Vop is on top of the lady, and you're very much at risk if you miss her hitting Vop.
I'm
Bob's
going
a
to
big
take
boy.
that
He can
chance.
take it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking
fair.
kill her.
All right, fucking go for it then, I guess. I'll say you get advantage because she's down, but if you miss, you will hit Vop or Vope. Vomp.
Yeah. So 18 or 25.
Okay, you see Vump as you're holding her down. An arrow sinks into her fucking skull. She seems
So
unaffected.
his hand like twitches.
All right,
She's still kicking.
Yeah,
lot
what
of
is
teeth
your damage?
That's 13.
All right, 13, not bad. Not
And
bad.
then, since I completely forgot about this last week, I'm gonna take my second shot.
Yes,
I've got
please
2
go
attack
ahead.
actions.
Absolutely.
The second one is a 30 with a nat 20.
All right, so going to deal double damage. I feel like in this case, I'm gonna describe it as this. No longer are you like pinning her down? You pick her up by the head, by the hair. You picked her up and stood her up. You're wrapped around, holding her up to get like this pin cushioned by Griff. And that's, I think, how the nat 20 is able to happen. You
fuck
basically
yeah.
hold her mouth open as an arrow slams down into her throat.
So the first one
Hell
is
yeah,
13,
like a human shield.
Basically.
and then the second one would be it's 6. That's 5 doubled 10, so 18 points of damage. So 31 in total.
15 plus the 18, 31. All right. Yeah, you deal 31 points of damage. She is kicking still. Literally, quite literally kicking. And as your turn ends, I assume it's the end of your turn, right?
I am just double checking my bonus actions.
Extra attacks cost your bonus action.
Yeah, I suppose then it's at the end of my turn.
All right. With the end of your turn, before we head up into the little library section, the lady does 2 things. One, she is very, very pissed. Go ahead and give me a strength save, Vump, as she's about to throw you.
I love this slow descent into madness of like Vomp's name, just like Veep. Go get him, Bill.
Vimp.
Isaac.
Yes.
Isaac, though, not whoever you're fighting with. I do still have my bonus action.
You do.
Oh.
Few weapon fighter means I use my bonus action.
Oh, well, fucking.
Extra attack is a normal attack feature, so I get that and still get my bonus action. I have to live up to my reputation as the expert.
Fair.
That and Google. But to be fair, the bonus action is just giving a bardic inspiration die to warn.
Wait, are you sure? I swore extra attack always burns your bonus action because
Let me put it in general for you.
because like is that like a new thing? Did they change that?
I'm not sure because I also remember that. But that's 2016, so no, it's not a new thing.
What? Okay, because you remember that too, where like
Huh.
it used to be like your extra attack was
I think-
essentially a bonus
I
action.
think that might be both of us from 3.5e because I remember it being a thing in 3.5e.
Probably then. Probably. We'll assume it's that. Alright, then yeah, go ahead and give Vomp a bardic inspo then.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so add let's see.
1d8.
Yeah, 1d8 to whatever you got.
All right, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, just ignore what I roll.
Hey!
No, you don't. I don't roll it. You roll it when you use it.
So 8 plus I'm guessing that's a 21 is the one you're going with?
Yeah, let me think for a second. Yes.
Yes, okay. So 29. She goes to throw you. Let me see, what does she roll? Let me
Not
go
a
look at
fucking
her
29.
stats.
Is she gonna judo Vomp?
Possibly. I'm not going to tell you what her strength is, but it's a lot more than you may think.
It's not a plus
Jesus.
10 though.
It's a plus what?
I don't fucking say anything, Griff. Don't jinx this.
Honestly,
I
wait,
swear to God.
how low did
I've
you
had
say?
such good rolls.
No, how low did you just say? Plus what?
plus 10.
Only plus 10? Dude, that's the only hit you get. That's low. That's way lower than what she has.
Jesus. Griff, I hate you. I love you and I hate you, man.
Like, this was already
God damn
decided
it.
well before. She's a strong bitch. She's a beefy bitch. You feel a spectral
Which
strength
we support, but
as she only barely rolls higher than you, to be fair. Only barely. She rolls a
Oh.
32. So,
whoa, okay.
so barely higher. It's not like she lifts you up and yeets you. She's like she grabs you, and even she is like caught off guard by how not thrown you are yet. She's like, huh? Like looks at you. You see the ghostly woman look to you. Her eyes get a little pissed off that you didn't just get thrown. Her grip tightens, and you feel almost as if it's not even her grip in strength itself. Almost like magic is lifting you up. You get fucking yeeted, thrown. You can tell it's a lot more than just physical strength. There's something magical to it as well that throws you into a Gnar.
Oh, and he 100% like has like the wide-eyed, like kind of like yelps
Nani?
in surprise, and then when he, yeah, exactly. And then like when he hits Anar, he just like has the wind knocked out of him, so he goes and like just like fucking takes him to the ground.
Exactly. You definitely have that Nani mid-air JoJo character moment of, I'm not the strongest, as you get fucking yeeted.
he's like thinking as he's flying, he's like, I've met a match. Boom, and it like hits Anar full force, and is like, shit, and like crumples down.
Oh, fuck! You're gonna take 26 points of damage, both of you.
Jesus. Okay.
Then she will just walk towards you guys, crawling upside down and going up to the roof. And she's here, but she's on the roof.
Oh, we don't like it. We don't like it.
Yeah, going up the pillar,
That is
climbing
so
to the roof,
creepy.
and above you. She looks down, her hair hanging above you. Trina, there is the masked person in front of you.
Hello.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? They have not moved yet. They have just their dagger. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'm guessing, so I'm right in melee with them, so if I'm gonna step back, that's gonna provoke an opportunity attack, is that right?
Yes, it will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. And ignore that roll. That was just
I'm
me
gonna,
double checking what Stevie's initiative was.
Raise my staff and cast Shalala on it, to turn it into, well, I mean, it was already my magic staff, but now it's gonna be magical indeed.
Your
And then
extra
I'm
magic
gonna-
staff.
My extra magic staff, and then I'm gonna be like, you heard me, get away from him, and I'm gonna just like wrap this robed clawed creature on the head with it. And yeah, so let's see, that's gonna be 20 plus 7 to hit.
Was it 20 plus 7?
Or actually,
Oh, yeah,
see,
magic
can I cast
muscles.
two?
Exactly.
Can I cast two? I forget what the rules are on this. Can you cast two cantrips on the same turn if one's a bonus action and an action?
Okay, since
Or is that just a
Griff, you
spell
are
and a
my
cantrip?
expert here, since I'm a lot more rusty than you are. You can't, right? It has to be a cantrip and then a leveled spell? Or is it just infinite cantrips,
does
but only
not.
one leveled spell?
Yeah, it's only one leveled spell and a cantrip, or you can cast any cantrip and another one for a bonus action, but the bonus action cantrip must have the casting time of a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah. So Shalala has the bonus action, and then I'm gonna cast Booming Blade.
No,
as I-
jeez.
Yeah. So build for melee and for range. So let's see. So I'm gonna roll a spell attack to hit. And so yeah, that's gonna be a plus 7. So 1d20 plus 7.
Sorry, say how much you rolled again? 15 plus
So
7.
I got a 22.
Easy
22
roll.
to hit.
Or easy hit. Easy. This figure is still pulling out the dagger, and as it looks up, you're just boom with the booming blade right across his dome.
Okay, so on a hit, the target suffers the weapon attack's normal effect. So I assume the full damage of being hit with the the
Yes.
staff, and then it also. All right, so I'm gonna do the staff damage first. Sorry, I'm doing this so piecemeal. I'm just grabbing things from my character sheet. So it's 1d8 plus 4 magical bludgeoning damage.
Mhm.
So that's 10 magic bludgeoning damage, and then
Not
there's
bad.
the.
Nice.
How much,
Extra D8.
How much from the booming? I think it's an extra D8, but it's fifth. At fifth
Uh.
level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 thunder damage.
Yeah, 2d8 thunder then.
Oh wait. I'm gonna hit the target suffers, and then becomes she. Okay, so no. So yeah, it is just one extra D8, and then it would be 2d8 if the creature moved, which I doubt they will. But so 1d8 thunder damage.
Okay, I just pulled up the spell instead of reading it too. Okay. It's been a minute since I looked at Booming Blade. I forgot that's specifically for moving creatures.
Oh, well, just one extra thunder damage. So 10 magical bludgeoning, and then one thunder damage. And I imagine that makes a sound.
Absolutely. You guys are still dealing with your own shit, but you hear to the side from the library, boom, like a massive thundering crack, as you just see some books fly out this way, whoosh, flying out.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Then,
Yeah, I think that's my turn.
that's your turn. All right. We have Stevie wander up, puts his hand on your shoulder. Okay, tell me, is he right in front of you?
Yeah, right in front of me.
Right in front of you? Alright. Okay. I hope this doesn't hit you. Vampiric touch! And he goes to touch him. And let's see how he does with disadvantage. I'll even roll him in here to be fair with you guys. Disadvantage is a 9. Okay, so it'll be a 9 plus Sting. Barely nicking the dude. Barely. He almost touches you. You grab his forearm and push him into the guy. Like, whoa. Don't vampiric touch me. You push him into it.
Yeah.
And as he does, you slam the dude back into the wall with the booming blade, and as he's like sliding down the wall, you basically slam Stevie's hand into his throat, and you see him start to shrivel up underneath the Stevie's hand. The assailant you are fighting dies.
Oh hey, that was nice and easy.
Yes.
All right,
you're-
I go
Man,
to
Trina's
cautiously
got
give
teeth.
Stevie a high five, but like very cautiously because I want to make sure the magic's not still there.
Yeah. He's like, hell yeah. Oh, so hold on. Dispels it. High five. Misses. Slaps the wall.
High five.
Oh, so I'll just hold my hand up. You slap my hand. Woo!
Yes. Okay, try again.
Boom! You guys slap perfectly. It sounds better than the booming blade.
Okay, now we'd better get going because I think there's trouble that I heard.
Shit, you're right. He steps right through the paper wall and goes down the stairs. I'm okay! He yells from the bottom of the stairs. I love Stevie. He's my favorite fucking character of this little campaign. Oh my god. Alright, so that will bring us back to the top of the order. That little minion didn't get to do shit. Pickle, it is your turn now. As she is on top, like looking down upon you like, "Rah."
Okay, how high are the ceilings again?
I would say like 8 feet high. So like she's like 2 feet above you. Like basically where she is in lane, her eyes hang perfectly matching your eyes.
Okay. So if she were to fall, it wouldn't do like a ton of falling damage. It would just be like a bit.
It would literally be her just falling on her ass, basically.
Unless I use
Yeah.
Dimension Door.
Then, yeah, a lot of things
First
get
of all,
harder when
Griff,
you do the
calm down. Griff, I love you. I need you to calm down.
There's a roof and no windows. You don't get to do it this time.
It doesn't say I need to see where I put that place. I just need to open it up in front of me. Push her in 500 feet in the air, she'll land on the roof. I
Okay,
think that's going
so-
to be my new favorite, my go-to attack, Dimension Door into the air.
Oh my god. All right. I guess I'm gonna do
It can be place
acid
you
arrow
can
and
see,
see if I can.
one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating distance or direction. You don't know what's outside, so no, you can't. You have to at least know what you're placing it as. But either way, Pickle, what would you like to do?
Sorry. I will cast acid arrow at her, and see if I can get her to get fucked. I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level.
Second level? Okay. Yeah. Acid arrow?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's an attack
Yeah.
roll from you, right? Not like a dodge from her?
Let me fact check myself. I'm also happy to drop this in the chat if you want. Like I said, all my spells are on D&D Beyond instead of like on my Roll20 sheet.
Oh, that's okay.
So,
I'm just
I'm
double
like-
checking if this needs to be done. That's all.
You good?
Yeah, beyond
Yeah,
20,
yeah.
Pickle. I think you've got beyond 20.
Beyond 20?
Yeah, then you just click on it in D&D Beyond and it will show up in Roll20.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know that I have that. Fuck. Okay, I'll have to figure that out after this. That'd be really, really nice.
It is an attack on your end.
but so I-
spell attack.
Yeah. Okay, so I got 16 to hit.
That actually misses.
Damn it. Okay, so then he is just, Lady's like right above him, right? So he is going to just go ahead and try to get out of the way and start making his way back, like kind of like backing up, not like turning his back on her, like towards where Katrina is.
Okay, I'll say you
Just kind
don't
of, hang on, let me make sure.
do a attack of opportunity if you move with caution like you are. You move half the speed, but you'll move like cautiously.
Okay, yeah. So he's gonna, go over by where he made the hole in the wall,
Alright,
and
well, place it
kind of like,
properly.
you know.
There go.
yeah.
All right. So what happens is that the acid arrow, you bring it, you stretch your arms back, imaginary arrow in your hands. You let loose the acid arrow. It slams towards the roof. The thing spins, quite literally spinning on the roof, moving quickly as it just shifts the general area. Acid splashing everywhere. As it splashes everywhere, you move underneath the acid, dodging and weaving through your drips and drops, and you end up right near the over here. And with that, I'd say if you want, you could even go a little bit further and just like end up right in there. You can kind of see Trin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's gonna kind of like peek into the library and make sure that Katrina's like in there or not in there or what have you. And he's gonna see like the explosion that she made and like she's standing at the other end of the library and he's just gonna kind of give like a like a little nod and then like go back to be like anyway.
Yeah. Like, hey, what's up, dude? Anyways, ah. All right, Griff, go
All right,
ahead.
I think that's EOT for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, I should have asked first. Yeah. Griff, now.
Oh
you
no,
go.
you're good. No worries.
Anor's gonna get his great axe of wounding out. Put away his short bow, and he's gonna be like, "You did what to me?" And he's gonna go swing at the bitch.
You threw that motherfucker at me? How dare you fight me in this combat?
So the first 20.
Let me double check her AC just to make sure I'm remembering this correctly. Okay, I gave her a high AC, but not that high. Correct me if I'm wrong, Griff. DC, you have to beat it. AC, meet to beat, right?
Yeah, meet to beat DC, you have to beat it.
Okay, so if it's meet to beat AC, then you hit her.
Perfect. So that's 2 hits.
Yes. Only this, the 20 hits.
So that's going to be 10 for the first one.
Your first hit doesn't hit, though. The 14 doesn't hit.
The 14 doesn't hit. Oh,
No,
in that
only
case.
one. The 20 hits.
And okay, in that case, it's 10 for the first for that one, and then an additional. What did you say it was? Let me just double check. 1d6 bleed con save.
Yes. I will say I won't roll for con save. She just doesn't need. She just doesn't have human constitution.
Fair enough, then I'm not going to roll the 1d6 bleed damage either.
Very fair, very fair. Let me see. Yes, you deal 10 damage. Okay, and I will say though, because it is the 1 of wounding, it is a magical weapon. So just if you ever hit with that, just remind me it is a magical weapon.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do.
Thank you, thank you.
And then I don't think I've got any bonus action spells except Healing Word. So I'm just going to chug a health potion.
I was gonna say, healing isn't the worst idea in these encounters.
So yeah, roll 44 plus 4 hit points back.
44 plus 4, 15. Yeah, I'll take it. 15. Why did I say 15?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, not bad. 15. All right. And then with that, let me see. I just gotta always double check my order. It would be. Jesus, Shreds, Master of Puppets on flute. Jeez, I went too far up. Pickle, Griff. There, Lady. Okay, there's Lady. So would that be the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of mine.
Okay, so Lady. Lady is going to. Pounce on Vump because Anar is looking scary. This one's running away. She's gonna give you an attack of opportunity, Anar, if you like to do an attack of opportunity, as it
Yes.
slyly
yeah.
runs down to the side and starts booming after Vump as it starts trying to pounce on you.
Yeah, Vom's gonna whip out his trident and be like, well, he doesn't have a witty one-liner, so he's just like, no, and is gonna attack. God damn it, Ken.
Okay, so you miss Pickle, and Anar, you do miss. She slams down wooden beams above you and makes you stagger back as you're about to swing, slamming into a piece of wood that happens to fall. She slithers around it, going over to you, Vump. And let me see, what weapon does she have? She has her mouth claw. Oh, epic. I like this one. She does two things.
Oh, no.
She slashes at you
Oh,
with her
no.
claws, first off. Does a... Oh, I rolled really low. Does a 16 hit you?
It does.
It does? Oh.
I got it. Vomp has really low AC. He doesn't really have armor.
Fair. You're gonna take... Okay, these I made a little less than the throwing damage. This would be... Oh, this would only be 17 points of damage from the claws. As then she looks towards you, Anar, and as she grins and smiles, she says, "Orasai," as fox spirits start coming around from the ground and wrapping themselves around your legs. Please give me a dexterity saving throw or get held to place by fox spirits. Darren.
Hello?
Hello.
Ah, there you are.
Hi, there you
Yeah,
are.
sorry. Wi-Fi is just...
All good, all good.
Yes, how did I die?
You didn't die. No, you didn't die, bud. I was saying fox spirits are trying to pin you down. She summons spirits to try to, like, pull you and hold you in place. Go ahead and give me a dex save.
Dex save.
Yes. Which, luckily, out of all the things I gave her, her magic isn't the strongest bit. So, oh, and then fucking, yeah, you do a 21. You don't just, like, dodge. I'm gonna say you somehow get out of the fox spirits and move slightly closer to her if you like.
Have you seen the Johnny Cage memes? I'm just flipping her spirits off as I jump out of it, putting on my shades.
Absolutely. Put on your shades. You land over here like a cool guy Jones. And the fox spirits dissipate. With that, Trin, it is your turn.
Okay.
You can
I'm
see
guessing that.
the lady ripping up your friend.
Oh, oh, I can.
Yes, you
Okay,
can
so
definitely see
so
her.
I'm in line of sight.
Yes.
Okay. A few things I'm going to do. Let's see. How bad does my friend look?
Without saying the actual number, Pickle, what percentage of health can you let me know? Would you say you
On a
have?
scale
How
of
you look?
1 to 75.
Yeah,
1 to 75.
uh,
like 50 odd, or
Vomp
like
is
two
looking in
thirds.
the. No. Vomp is looking at the like lower third.
Lower third. All right, so Vomp is already getting pretty funky.
Oh
Yeah.
dear. Okay. Well, that's too bad.
Baby boy's AC is
Anyway,
not great.
anyway,
Baby
I'll
boy's
try to
AC is
save you in
not
a different
great.
way. So I'm gonna cast 2 spells. Well, 1 spell and 1 cantrip. One of them is spiritual weapon. So I'm going to create a floating spectral, and it's gonna look kind of like a razor sharp talon in the air that's
Ooh.
just gonna kind of claw down at this lady. And so on a hit, she'll take 1d8 plus 4. So I think it's a melee spell attack. Okay, so 1d20 plus 7 for that.
Mm-hmm. So you summon the spectral claw. It appears next to. You can like do it like over here by them, right?
Within 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay, so you put it right next to them. Next to you, Vomp. The spectral claw essentially just comes summoning from the world itself, the ethereal kind of planes around it. Pulls forth this very beautiful, intimidating looking claw. It swipes at the lady, and you hit.
Alright, so that's gonna be 1d. I think it's just 1d8 plus 4 damage. Is even though it's a 4th level spell, I don't think it takes more until. No, that's every 2 slots above. Oh, every 2 slots above 2nd level. When you cast a spell, these spells have 3rd or higher, the damage increases. Okay, so it's 2d8 plus.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. 2d8.
Two-
Hey, also, is that radiant
2d8
damage?
plus. I'm going to make it radiant damage. I think I get a choice. Let me see.
Oh.
I think it's radiant damage. I'm not sure about force damage. It's force damage. So 2d8 plus 4
Okay.
force damage.
Okay. Cool. I see how much damage you duly do. Not bad.
15.
Not bad at all.
And I'm not done yet. Because after I summon that spiritual weapon, I point my staff at her and I'm like, get off him, and I'm gonna just shoot these crackling eldritch beams at her. And there are gonna be 2 of them. So this is gonna be my Eldritch Blast cantrip. So let's see. Eldritch Blast, it's gonna be a plus
Badass.
7 to hit, and I'm gonna roll twice. I didn't
Alright.
realize how much damage this character can do.
Dude, warlocks are like glass cannons. They can do some good damage.
Okay, so first attack is a 19,
Unfortunately, that one does miss. But second one
and
does hit.
second attack is a 21. Okay, wow, that's a high AC. So second one hits, and I've got Agonizing Blast, so it adds my,
Oh, your charisma?
yeah, it adds my charisma, and so at 5th level, Eldritch Blast is gonna do, let's see,
Would that be
so
2d10?
Oh, no, because it doesn't increase the damage, it increases the number of beams, so I missed on one of the
Ah.
beams, so it's still 1d10 plus 4.
Gotcha.
Alright, so that's gonna be 7 extra force damage.
Alright, so let me see. That's. Okay. She actually dissipates, if I'm being honest. Funny, you just came and dealt just
Wow.
enough damage to handle this part, phase. She, as you slam into her, you say, "Get off of him!" You. Vomp on you. The thing gets pelted by so much magic, it gets sent flying into the room. It dissipates into the floor. You guys are done with this combat.
Oh, thank God. Vomp was not looking very hot, I'm not gonna lie.
Scream, come at me, bro.
Is everyone okay? You seem kind of out of breath.
I'll take this one
She just dusts herself off nonchalantly.
there. Everyone else
Mom's
being
just kind of
thrown
like,
around.
yeah, literally.
I will
Um,
point out she did not even move where she was standing. She just,
you just dealt with one, then turned and dealt with the other. That's
yeah,
so
I was
funny.
1-2, 1-2.
I didn't plan for this, but like it definitely lined up that way, didn't it? Like just you turn, you save Stevie, turn and got rid of the other. I was looking, I'm like, oh, it actually doesn't have that much health. Anar will probably get this next turn. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Huh.
So you see Vomp kind of like pick himself up, raise himself back to his full height, kind of shrug his shoulders. He's got like, like wounds on his chest kind of thing. He's bleeding a little bit. And he looks at you very seriously, Katrina. And he goes, "She threw me."
Huh.
And he gives a little sniff.
Oh.
She threw me into the pants again.
No.
He's like, "I had her," and he like looks at his hands, and like it sounds like he's really angry, but he's like sniffling, and he's like, he's like a stony set face. The only thing betraying his actual emotion is his like little sniffles, and he's like, "I had her, and she threw me. I had her." And he's just like sitting
That's
there like
all
stunned.
you can say. I love that.
I'm imagining that Liv loves the taste of blood and is probably going to come over and be like, meow, meow, and, try to do something gross.
Oh yeah, the cat
Vomp
comes and
actually
licks your
starts shedding a
wounds.
tear. Yeah.
This is a fake cat. This is not a normal cat.
Vomp actually sheds a tear.
Nar, I'll say right behind you though, you actually do hear light tapping from the room behind you.
He turns around and goes into the room.
Just through the paper. You go through and you actually see laying on the floor, tied up. Not that she really needed to be tied up, because like she's crippled, but like you know who I'm talking about. It's your girl, Baraba.
One whose fucking name I can't get right.
Yeah.
Brother, what are you doing here? Are you okay?
No, no, no. She's tied up, gagged and bound.
You're crippled, not dead. Goes, removes the bindings.
Just like helps kind of spit out the stuff. I know I'm not dead. My leg, I can't. Okay, would you mind undoing like my one good hand so I can help and like move, drag myself around?
I cast Mage Hand and untie her hand, and then
Well, shit. If you like one of you to pick me up, I can heal you.
get on my back. Come on, we're going for a piggyback ride.
She like wraps her one good arm around your neck. You're gonna have to like hold it and pull it so she doesn't choke you a little bit. And then as you get
I
her pull,
tie her off against my back with the rope again.
exactly. Then you tie her up, and then she can let go. And coming out, tied to Anar's back now is Baraba, the halfling. And Stevie, you actually don't hear anything from at the bottom of the floor, the stairs. But yes, so go ahead. Sorry, Trin and Vomp. Sorry if I interrupted you.
Oh, well,
No, Vomp's just kind of sitting there like sniffling. He's just, and he knows he's like injured and needs to like cure himself, but he's honestly just, his feelings are hurt. It's exactly like you said a second ago, Wolfer.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was so proud that he like grappled her, and he never gets yeeted because he's a big boy. He got thrown like a fucking doll.
Yeah. Well, not like it's like a doll. Remember, she was like Nani when it took a moment to throw you. So at the very least, I don't know if Vomp got it, but the monster had respect for you.
I think he picked up on it like a bit, but he still was just like, he's a 6'7" beefy like lizard man. Like, he's used to winning like wrestling matches and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he just got yeeted by a 5'8" Asian woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair. So Liv looks to Trin and just like, I think he's okay. He seems a lot more emotionally comfortable than I thought he was.
So by this point, Trin isn't even paying attention. She's like, yeah, whatever. And she's like if you could just picture her with like these really like weird glasses on, she's already going through the books as if she doesn't care what's going on around her. She's just kind of studying tomes after tome, being like, is anything interesting here?
They're all books you've never heard of. Every single one is a name that makes no sense. The Adventures of Crocodile Dundee. Three dwarfs and a really weird white chick. There is oh god, what are other names? It says like the seven dwarves. God, how can I mess up other fairy tales? Cinderella stalks princess. There we go, another one. You see like altered versions
Liza
of
P.
yeah, Liza P. There you go. So like Pinocchio. Okay, it's like Liza P. Like you see like versions of like twisted versions of like real world tales and stuff like that. I was like Snow White and the Seven Whores. I like that better. That's much better.
Okay, I definitely take that one, and then I take one other random book. And then I'm curious. So, if my raven's somewhere within 100 feet of me, I think I should be able to see or hear through its eyes and ears.
Yeah,
I don't know
like
if
to-
it's that close.
Yeah, you are actually. If you like to take a look through
Okay.
them.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm like just checking on you. Where are you
Yeah.
at?
You would suddenly be feel slightly elevated, and you see a green table.
Well, that looks interesting. Just hang tight for a second until I find you, and then
No,
I go back and rejoin the.
I will say on the ground you see a tiefling, purple with ram horns, very familiar looking, on the
Oh.
ground unconscious by your bird.
Okay. Well, I'll say, hey, see if you can wake them up, will you?
They hop down, start pecking at it, and he, what's going on? Don't touch me. I want 5 more minutes, please. No, I don't want to wake up.
Right in
for
his ear.
school.
Right in his ear.
Ah, fuck! Great! Belthor's
And then-
tits, what the hell?
And in the best imitation of a scolding human mom, I'm gonna just shout in his ear as the raven. I don't know if ravens can even do this, but wake up!
Ring up! Yep, you just start doing that. He's like, god damn it, whose bird are you, fucking?
And before there can be any retaliation, I'm gonna keep doing that until he's like, all right, I'm gonna wake up. Before there can be any retaliation, he's gonna fly to the corner of the room and get away.
Yeah, you see, the tiefling gets up angrily, like, whatever, fine, and starts investigating his room.
Oh, and actually, if as he's looking around, the raven's gonna fly. Oh wait, no, never mind. Sorry, got this confused with my familiar. There's a lot to keep track of. Never mind. The raven's gonna stay in the corner.
You're good. Then coming back to you guys, then. Oh, let me get rid of the lady here. Bonk, she's gone. You guys do not hear Stevie from below, and you guys know rooms are over here, the armory's over here, the books are here, full of wondrous tomes such as Goldilocks and the Goldilocks and the Three Weird Hoods, and I'm trying to come up with more as much as I can. But yes. You see several
Beauty
other.
in the wait,
Hmm?
Beauty in the Bloods.
The Bloods, yeah. It's Three Weird Bloods. That might be a better one.
Sorry.
The Three Imperfect Bloods. You see several, just, tomes, and what would you guys like to do now? Barava can heal. You just gotta ask her to. She's not gonna, randomly use spell slots, but she'll use them if asked. She only has so many, though. She's a cleric. And, yeah, other than that,
Vomp is gonna,
stairs here.
Okay. Vomp is gonna kind of, still sniffling. He's gonna, pick up, Liv, the cat, and just kind of go over to Anar and the person whose name you just mentioned that immediately left my
Baraba.
brain. And thank you, Jesus. And Vump is gonna be like, do either of you have any bandages? And he's gonna point to one of his pecs that's just ripped open, which it still looks very sexy, but you can tell he's very injured. He's so sexily injured.
Baraba, with her one
Go ahead and
non-paralyzed
heal
hand,
him.
waves. Can you move me?
Yes, let's go closer. Let's go and heal him.
All right. So, first, Anar, as she taps you, she will do Cure Wounds level 1 on you. She will give you 5 plus her bonus that she has, 10 health back.
Thank God.
That is to Anar. Then to you, seeing how fucked up you are, you get a level 2 Cure Wounds. And you get 21 health back, Vomp.
Oh, nice. Okay. Let me get my calculator. Oh, being silly.
Yeah, so Vomp gets 21, Anar gets 10, and then she goes, is that nice elf lady here?
So she's just whistling to
She-
herself as she's reading through these, some of them not so clean books.
Vomp is like, she's in the library, looking over the books. Not really sure why she's interested in them, though.
She waves.
Some of them are...
Oh, are you
Prude.
okay? Do you need healing? As you put down Jack and the Giant's beanstalk.
Oh. I take off my glasses and I hurriedly put the book away so that she can't see what I'm reading. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, good. Alright, if everyone's okay, what's the plan? Did I hear Stevie with you guys, or... Okay, where are we?
So I don't know if I was introduced to. Was it Stevie or there was someone in the party I was introduced to? I don't think it was Stevie. But I can.
Baraba just waves. She's like, it was me. Hi.
Yeah, I saw someone earlier. And I don't know what the description is, but I give a vague description of the person I saw. Is that Stevie?
Oh, that's Ollie. That's our tiefling. He's a warlock.
Oh, well, he's in good company.
Oh, good. So is he? I mean, I'm guessing he's alive then.
I hope so. I think so. Yes,
Okay.
I think so.
Good. She goes around. Do you have any idea where he is?
Let's see. There was some kind of plant nearby. I think if we go upstairs, we'll have a better chance of finding him.
Oh, let's.
Vomp
So-
is going to take out his rope, and he's gonna kind of kneel down and offer to make a harness for Baraba if she wants. Because I don't know how Anar is carrying her or anything. But
She's strapped to his back, not harnessed out, just wrapped up, not very comfortably.
okay, gotcha. Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah,
But he's very
it
touched
seems like
by,
you might need the healer, seeing as he looks down. I didn't take any damage that you didn't deal to me.
Vomp looks at Anar and he's like, I get the sense that you're upset about something, and I'm happy
really.
to talk about it. I'm sorry? And he kind of tilts his head.
For
Nor
kicking
silent.
throne.
Just take her. Let's go.
Right. So he kneels down and he's like tying like the ropes around himself, unintentionally making it very like fucking Shibari style. And he's like, Miss Magic Hands, if you need a ride.
Mr. Magic. What a great, just like Miss Magic, like yeah, magic hand, only one.
Right. Sorry. You could just, and he kind of like just kind of plops her into the thing on his back. And his skin is very soft despite the scales, even though there's bits of like dried mud here and there.
She's like, oh,
The moisturizer works. Trust the method.
Thanks. Thanks. You know what? It's better than I guess Anar being grumpy.
With full seriousness, he's like, "You're welcome," and he starts following everyone else upstairs.
So you guys go upstairs, and I'll just mark that you guys did not go investigate Stevie at the bottom of the other stairs.
Ah, fuck.
So
Damn it. I knew I was missing something.
you guys head up here, and you do actually, as you enter this general area, oh, don't mean to drag the map, as open the doors and enter the area, you do see Ollie wandering out, running actually out of this room. And then as he runs out, he goes, oh, hi! As suddenly a hand grabs him and drags him back. Oh, he gets dragged back in.
Running in.
Running in?
Throwing
Hell
me
yes.
my axe of wounding.
I have been
Let's do this. I'm telling something.
so excited for this part. Hold on. I cannot wait to show you this monster. Hold on. I have been so excited for this fucking part.
I cast banishment on it.
How fucking dare you?
Absolutely ruin your favorite character.
There we go. Okay, so as you enter the restroom kind of looking area, you see Ollie arms pinned under this thing's arms as it just stands in the corner holding him. And all it just says is cuddles, 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 cuddles.
I lower my weapon and just sort of open my arm like, if I cuddle you, his eyes start sparkling. You cuddle me, and I'm gonna try to persuade him to leave my friends and me alone. Just take a hug and leave.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. Persuade the demon.
Would a 25 work?
Well, shit, I guess I actually do have to roll now. God damn, that was high enough. I was like, oh shit. Oh, I didn't even mean to use that. But you know what? He goes, you know what? Fuck it, I rolled there. I'll take it. He goes, you know what? You know what? He goes, cuddles. Cuddles? Cuddles. He gets up, not dropping Ollie at first, stands up and starts lumbering towards you, arms out. He wraps you in very tightly. Big cuddles.
Should we do a performance roll to see how good we cuddle?
Oh my god, we should. Let us do a performance roll, see how good we cuddle. He cuddles you. He's so soft. He's so soft. Oh my god. The cuddles are out of this fucking world right now. For a brief moment, you
I might
cuddle.
have just made a friend.
You cuddle this thing, and you guys become one. In your head, you just hear, cuddle.
Did I just gain a demon familiar?
As Ollie's like, please let me go, please let me go, please let me go. The thing throws Ollie out the door into Trina and Vomp's like arms, as it just wraps its arms around you and begins mounting itself on your back for permanent cuddles.
I'm like, okay, I'll give you permanent cuddles if you come and help us. If somebody tries to hurt us, if they hurt me, I can't give you any more cuddles.
You just hear in your mind, cuddles.
I just walk out casually, encircled by this demon hugging me. What's up?
As that happens, your crow comes flying out. Ah, oh, thank God.
there you are.
All right. Well, the bathroom monster went way easier than it was supposed to go.
Did you expect that?
You to assume we don't want cuddles.
Yeah, I mean, I assumed y'all wouldn't want cuddles, but then like, and I was like, okay, well, there's like a DC that like if they don't cuddle good and oh well, okay, he blew that DC out of the fucking water. Well, shit. Yeah, he loves you. He cuddles you.
Can I take him with me out of the Feywild?
We'll see. We will see what happens.
Bump
with
also
your new
catches
cuddle
Ollie
monster.
with one hand.
So I'm gonna take out my bag of tricks and say, hey, you like
Yeah.
cuddling so much? I've got something you can cuddle.
I have a tiger.
And well, potentially a friendly tiger. Actually, potentially a lion. So I'm gonna pull one fuzzy object out of the bag and toss it over to this cuddle demon. And I'll roll d8 to see what it's gonna be.
Oh.
The 4, and so I think that means it's a goat. Yep, it's a goat.
Oh my god.
Captures the goat mid-air, and not knowing what a goat is, it sniffs it.
I just go, no sniffing it, Mr. Cuddles. Mr. Cuddles, no. We hug the goat.
Ah, cuddles. Squeezes the goat a little too hard. The goat starts to panic.
Oh,
No, softer. You're gonna make him want to run away.
Cuddle. And
Cuddle nicely.
it breaks the goat's neck by accident.
no.
More froze,
Oh,
more. I guess we're eating goat meat tonight.
cuddle.
Oh.
I give the demon a pat on the back.
It looks sad, like it didn't mean to. It tries to
And
hand
this
you
is
the
the
goat
part-
back.
This is the part where I wish I had taken Anime dead.
It's okay, you can keep it.
It eats the goat.
I whisper to the cuddle demon, we can eat it later. That might make you feel better. Have you
It
ever
bit its
eaten
fucking
from
head
a
off
goat?
already. Like you look at his blood dripping from its mouth.
Oh my.
I glare at the cuddle demon disappointedly. That was my favorite leather armor.
It licks up the blood off your armor.
That's fine. No more blood on the armor. Otherwise, no cuddles for 1 whole hour.
It looks horrified at this. In the distance, you hear what sounds to be, I can only describe as a metallic circular pair of, well, circles, spinning on the ground, holding something heavy. Off in the distance, below, or no, off in the distance above.
Oh, up another level.
Yes, you also hear from a few other rooms. In fact, you hear two distinct kind of like struggles from one you can kind of hear from over here, kind of off to the distance, but one you actually hear from below downstairs. In front of
Vomp
you.
wants to go ahead and investigate over here.
All right, so over here seems to
sorry.
be in our office space. You see another bathroom and another looks like a shrine over here.
Honora's going to the bathroom.
All right, so you go into here. You go to the other bathroom. So this one is more like a. So the other one is like I would describe as like a freshen up bathroom, like one that you have like wash your hands, maybe apply makeup, take a breather during a social gathering. This is like an actual like there's a toilet, there's a bathtub, etc. Like a full like on bathroom. It smells like shit in here. And in the bathtub you see the corpse of an old just elderly you can't really tell from what region, but just generally Asian man laying there. Looks to be not breathing under the water.
I look at the cuddle monsters like, a friend of yours?
It tilts his head cuddle.
I'm gonna poke it with the flat of the sword of the axe.
With the flat of the axe touching it,
Yeah, just poke it.
it grabs
Sort of
the
like a
axe and
very
starts to
strong.
pull it into the water.
I'm just gonna be like, he's trying to take your cuddle, friend.
The axe, so his eyes, milky white, jut open. It's bony, fleshy, swollen hands wrap around your axe. As it pulls you down, the cuddle monster goes, cuddle! Puts both of its arms on either side of the tub and starts trying to resist. You do notice, though, that inherently this monster is a little bit stronger than your cuddle monster, and your cuddle monster is losing ground. It's able to hold it for like a round or two, but you are slowly being pulled in. What would you like to do?
I'd like to cast my favorite spell.
Dimension door?
Cloud of Daggers.
Cloud of Daggers. Okay, I was like, I guess I was gonna say this would be a decent time, I guess, for Dimension Door to say fuck you in your grapple. But fair. The Cloud of Daggers is also good. As you Cloud of Daggers, it starts to tear up and rend the old, musty flesh that is very bulbous and swollen. You see the arms and ligaments start to stretch out long and wide as it starts to like pull itself essentially apart. You fall back from pulling his arms off with the axe, and as it does, you see it starts to deteriorate to rotten flesh on the ground and around you.
I look at the cuddle monster. We'll get some extra cuddles tonight. Don't worry, you did a good job.
Cuddle! With that, Pickle, Vomp, you enter, and you see a library. And in the library, you see some lanterns, spirit lanterns. They're above and around everywhere. They have very intense markings about them, but they light up this small little library. Where the sound is being heard looks to be another office space.
Okay. Vumpus do a quick Arcana check to see if he can like figure out what's going on with the lanterns. Like if there's something like is he gonna like disturb something on accident and set them off?
Yeah, like a general like vibe check of the room, essentially.
Well, mostly with like the lanterns, like he's not overly familiar with like
Okay.
the ins and outs of spell casting, but like he knows like if you see a bunch of runes and shit, you know, double check yourself to make sure you're not gonna set something off.
Okay, just double checking
So,
if you meant
I
like
imagine-
if you're looking like trip wires in the room, or if that's what you meant, or you meant like the specific lanterns themselves. Okay, so the lanterns themselves.
Yeah.
Going to give me an Arcana check. Let me see, or did you already roll one? Oh, you already did. Okay, my bad.
3.
Woof.
Big boy doesn't know what's going on. Yeah.
There are lanterns. You think maybe those ruins make them go extra bright, but give a moody lighting?
So while this is going on, I imagine that Vomp is just walking around with Liv in his arms and sketching,
Absolutely.
and Liv
Yeah.
is sending this telepathic message to Trina, being like, "Get in here fast before this guy sets something off."
Liv is like, these are spell ruins. Please help.
So I come in and I'm like, "Stop everything you're doing," and I'm gonna detect magic again and see what's going on here.
Those lanterns are
Vomp freezes
spewing
mid-stride.
magical and spiritual energy. Very strongly spiritual energy. So not like a magical school, but something, I guess, more necromantic. So very, very close to necromancy. It's like an offshoot of necromancy, I would say. And so definitely something very, very unnatural to like your world, as you are only used to seeing the realms of school magic. While this looks like necromancy, but something ever so slightly off within these lanterns. And on top of that, you also see, I believe it is divination that does light. So also divination magic.
Okay. I'm gonna. Is it okay if I do an Arcana check to see if I
Yeah.
know anything better about what these? All right, and I'm gonna actually have my familiar jump out. Or actually, I don't need my familiar to do this. so many beings to keep track of. This is confusing. Anyway, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. And then I'm gonna do an Arcana check. So I'll add a D4 to the Arcana check, and my Arcana is plus 4 as it is.
What are these called? So I know how to describe them. Okay. Sorry. So, what was your overall roll?
In the process of doing it, hang
Oh,
on.
okay. Sorry. I was panicked looking up what these were so I could try to figure out how to describe them. My bad.
Okay, so 23 Arcana.
23. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah. You may not know exactly how to describe their essence, but these are demons of some sort of either realm or culture, or like I would say realm probably is a better way in D&D to say it. Like demons of this realm. You very much get like maybe not demons, but they're spirits. I guess that would be a better way to describe them. Even though in this culture I'm taking them from, they'd be described as demons. Technically, they're in D&D it would translate to afterlife, so it would say necromantic. So spirits or ghosts, essentially. Very intense hauntings, but you can tell it's a slight different haunting than maybe your normal ghost of your realm.
Okay. Can I tell anything about the mechanisms for how these lamps and runes and things work?
You think that if they detect you within their light below, they might get triggered.
Oh, okay. So I'll be like, stay out of the light. Stay out of the light. There's ghostly energy here. And I'm imagining that as I'm doing all these investigations, like every time that I read a book or every time I'm studying something, I'm gonna use my Mask of Many Faces, just kind of out of habit. And like my hair is gonna get a little whiter, and I'm gonna have glasses and things. And then as soon as I look up, it's gonna be all gone. Just be like, yep.
It's your
Ghost
subconscious kind of transformation of yourself.
Yes.
Got you. With that, Vamp, you do look up and you see that there's very clearly like auras, areas, like circles amongst the floor. I'll mark them ever so slightly. I'll move you guys just for 1 second so I can mark them.
No,
so
you're
you guys
good.
can actually see like where they are. So one here, one here, one here, and then the count one here. All little bits of light. So you'll kind of just be essentially like right above this one on the bottom left, right there, and Trina, you'd be kind of like right by this one, by the entrance to the door. You guys are out of their range right now, but if you would have to do some kind of either acrobatics, athletics, or even stealth check to try to slip by them without setting them off.
Ooh, wait, I have an idea. So, Vomp looks at Katrina and he's like, "You said to stay out of the light, right? Like, you not let them see us or whatever?"
I think so.
I'm so scared
Right.
what you're gonna do.
Okay. Vomp, let me pitch my idea to you, DM, just to see if it will work, or you can just tell me to like fuck around and find out.
All right.
Happy to do either.
No, you are.
Vomp is wanting to Vomp is wanting to cast darkness in the room. So like there's no chance that like even if they like run right into it that they would like fucking trigger the thing.
That's magical darkness, right?
Yes. Yeah. Magical darkness from a point you choose within a range to fill a 15-foot radius sphere.
Fascinating.
Sphere. Fuck.
Fascinating. Find out
Again,
but
you
like,
can
got
tell me.
Thinking.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, so like, I'm not gonna fucking like railroad the party. Vomp's gonna kind of like raise like one of his hands and like start like doing like the gesture to like do the spell, and he's gonna be like, "Do you want me to darken the room?" He's looking at Katrina.
Oh. I'm not sure if that will work. You know, I could also just fly over them.
No, that's I guess also an option.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Vomp's like, "No,
It
that's
sounds like a fun
that's
idea.
Well, no, you know,
Liv speaks
it's
up. I guess to you, Trin, I think they should do it. I think it'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, let's do it then. And so I give the nod and a big thumbs up to Vomp. And I'm like, let's do it.
Right. So Vomp's gonna give like a very what he thinks is a warm grin, like he's excited. It looks malicious. It looks fucking evil. It's all pointed teeth. And so he's gonna give Katrina a big smile, and he's going to go ahead and burn his other second level spell slot to cast darkness.
All right, you cast darkness, and do you walk through?
Yeah, Vomp is gonna trust in his logic or lack thereof. Sorry. And he is going to go ahead and walk through the room.
All right. You cast magic from your hands that spew forth blackness and darkness. It fills the room like a deep fog that eventually circumferences the entire room, filling it with a inky blackness. Incomprehensible from one to the other, you feel out the edges of the wall, and as you make your way through, you feel the door. Nothing has been set off as you enter the office.
Vomp immediately kind of like fist pumps, like he's like, and then he goes back to his stony disposition.
Fuck yeah! Alright, anyways.
No, exactly. He's like, fucking Vomp! And then he goes back to just being like stony faced.
I'm guessing you made it through?
Yeah, it's safe. The turning out the lights worked. Thanks for the heads up.
All good, Griffin. We can definitely wrap this up. This is definitely going a little longer than I meant it to. I apologize. We can definitely, if you want, wrap this up soon and continue this next week because, and then we can always start the next session immediately after this one ends next week. Once we we go a little bit longer and then finish it off next week if need be.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. All right, but inside you do notice no one is inherently there, but there is a desk and a chair.
Okay. Vomp's gonna investigate the desk and chair.
Yes, and Liv goes from your hands, Trin, and follows Vomp and says, "You got there fine."
Oh, good. And I'm gonna just sit down. I guess I'm just gonna sit down in the darkness, and I'm gonna use my action to see through and hear through my cat's senses in the other room.
Yeah. So you just see Vomp fist pumping, like, yeah. Oh, anyways, looks around. What would you like to do, Vomp?
Yeah, so Vomp, realizing that he still has Baraba on his back, he's gonna be like, "Oh, can you
I forgot.
make out anything? I'm not the best with Yeah. He's like, I'm not the best with magical happenings, as you might have noticed. So, do you sense anything in here that I don't?
Let me see. I also am, I think, one of the only people who... Wait, no. I have detect magic. I do. Hold on. No, I do. You're the only one who doesn't. Sorry. She casts detect magic. And, illusions. I feel illusions there. I can't, look around. As you may understand, I am paralyzed. Hi, by the way, Baraba.
Oh.
I don't think we officially had... My spine was ripped out, less than, yesterday.
You just hear Anar shouting from somewhere. I put it back, though.
Yeah, that's not how it works. She's just like, oh god, he keeps saying that, and it hurts every time. She, I assume you, kind of move her around and spin her around.
Yeah, Vomp's like, don't worry, I'll be your neck. And, very seriously. And so he slowly starts, rotating in the room so she can, get a full, surveillance of the room.
Amazing.
And so just to add to this, Liv is gonna clamber up Vomp's back, and through Liv, I'm gonna cast guidance on Baraba.
Okay. So at this point, while
That's
this
great.
is happening, Anar, you are probably done with what you happen to have been doing, and are, I assume, just kind of probably just wandering, looking around, right? While they finish
Yep.
what they're doing. Okay. You do hear Anar. I'm gonna say from below, again. Ara ara. And this time you hear a man's voice. Finish them this time.
And Nora just screams out, "It's the bitch and her husband again! Everybody get your weapons out!"
With that though, as he yells that, Baraba does take him and go, "Oh, illusions everywhere, but specifically around that chair, I think."
Oh, okay. So, and like,
The chair.
Vomp
you see
kind
it
of
does
scratches his
nudge.
head.
As you look at the chair,
right.
it nudges.
He like freezes what he's doing when he sees that, and he's like, right. And he kind of like puts like does the thing where he like makes a fist and like kind of like catches it in his hand like an aha motion. He's like, right. I'm gonna break it.
So fucking
And so he starts
anime.
making his way over to the chair. Yeah.
Do you punch the chair?
Vomp takes up the chair and brings it down onto the floor as hard as he can.
Okay, I'll get to you in a second. Trinity. Not Trinity. Oh my god, Trinity, Jesus. Trin. You do hear Anar say that the bitch is coming back.
Okay, so Kitty Cat's gonna go meow and just run through the darkness back to Liv at this point. And Liv's gonna not Liv. I'm doing it too. You know what? It's probably gonna turn out that they've forgotten who was named what,
Who's who?
and that they've just decided like day to day the names are just gonna switch.
They're like sisters
That's
and
just
one of
how-
them was turned
Yeah.
into a cat and every day they switch who's who.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. All right. Yes, that is exactly it. And yeah, so she gets up. She's got her raven on her shoulder now. She's got her kitty cat, and she draws her staff and casts Shalala again, and is like, all right, I'm here.
Alright, and as you slam that chair down, Vomp, with the might of fucking God, by the way, you break
Yeah.
Olivia's legs. She was in the chair, hidden. So you slam
shit.
you slam her legs.
Okay.
In fact, actually, give me a strength roll and see if you break the floor beneath you. This is like a
I
flimsy
feel
fucking mansion.
awful. Okay, strength. Oh, okay, thank God.
Okay.
He was like too gentle with the chair.
So you break her leg, one leg this time, but like her other ankle really fucking hurts, and her leg's like slightly through the floor, as the illusion breaks, and the orc muscle bound is in front of you, gagged, and her eyes are wide in pain.
Okay, so Bump is immediately like, shit. Sorry, let me. And he like reaches down and like casts Cure Wounds at first level.
All
right, hang on,
you
hang
fix
on,
her
hang on.
leg,
Bien.
probably. I assume with whatever you heal. I didn't really roll damage. We'll just arbitrarily say it probably fixes the leg damage.
Oh, okay. I can still roll it if you want me to, but it's up to you.
Go ahead if you want.
Okay. 1d8 plus.
In that case, I'll roll a little bit of damage and know how much she actually did take.
Oh
Plus
Lord,
2d8
let it
as
be
well.
light.
Yeah, okay, you overhealed her. You're fine.
Yeah, he felt really bad because he's not used to magic shit, so he was just like, oh, it's another ghost. Fuck it. And he's like, I thought you were the teeth lady. Sorry. Here. And then he like bends down to like start undoing the bindings.
God damn, that's twice now. You've almost killed 2 NPCs. If you guys wouldn't have saved Ollie, he would have been cuddled to death. And, like, Ollie is there with you guys, by the way. Righty, I should probably put his token as well, so I know that he's there. Remind myself he's fucking there.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, because I just remembered that he was there. So here's Ollie, so that he's with you guys as well. And I'll put that was Stevie. This will be Olivia. So she gets, I assume untie her.
Yeah.
And she ungags herself. She's like, look, I get it. You don't know magic. I'm not mad. I appreciate the healing. Let's just go, okay? My leg really fucking hurts.
I'm not mad is the best way to tell people you're mad.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, God.
So, Mom
it.
very sheepishly just like offers like to kind of help her off the floor, and he's like, "Oh, the room next door is dark because there's something with the lights, but
Right, just
it's
pull me,
still good
please.
for now. Right. Sorry.
She's
Right, everyone on
limping
board,
her left
Baraba?
leg.
Even though I overhealed her,
Yeah, it still
that's a
hurts a little
shame.
bit. It's more just like pain, not like
Fair.
not like necessarily. So she'll be fine once she's in a fight, but she's just like a little like ow.
Yeah, it's still like the shock of it kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's cure wounds, not cure ailments.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
morphine.
All right. Exactly. So, yeah. You can tell me if this, of course, Master DM, would Vomp and the others pick up on like what's kind of happening with the Ara lady coming back into the main room?
A little bit, I guess. You could pick up. I mean, you tell me what are you getting from it?
I mean, I think Vomp steps out. He didn't hear Anar shout that like she's coming back, so he sees everyone readying for combat, and he just kind of squares his shoulders again. He's like, right. And cracks his neck. Don't know what's going on, but right.
Right, and there now, everyone, you see him come out very confused. Would anyone like to explain to Vomp, or is he gonna go in blind here? All right, fair. So Vomp is going in blind.
Sure.
So-
Deafening silence.
As you all are there, two things happen. This is too fucking casual. Why did it auto go to fucking... God, it auto went over
Just
to
again.
freaking cafe music. Jesus. Okay, here. So two things happen. One, a massive, masked horror comes plowing up the stairs. Like, the size of the... God. The size of
Oh
the
my
stairs.
gosh. Wow.
And
I hate it. Thanks.
As it does, it starts to break the ground beneath you. Right here, can't fit through, so it starts breaking, shattering through. Acres, Vickers stuff start trying to leak through. As you guys back up, the ground beneath you shatters. You guys fall to the first floor. Then, wait, do I not have a bottom floor? Wait, where's my bottom floor? Oh, I have a very top floor. That is not what I thought I had. That is fine. We will put it back here. This is the first floor. You guys have no proof otherwise. This stairs goes down to the basement. You have no proof this isn't the first floor, and that wasn't my intent.
All right.
Anyways, you go back to the first floor as the creature up here is now trying his best. It is stuck. It is stuck in the stairs trying to get to you. It looks like it will break out within, let's say, 10 odd turns, shall we?
Oh, okay.
It will break out of its little thing. Then you see what that little scratching, crawling noise of what's it called? Like metal cylinders. As trying to get his way out of the way as quick as he can, you see a Victorian era man. I will put him full face. He deserves the full face for this art.
Nice.
Oh shit, zoomed out too wide for me, my god. I got it. I'll still make this work. There we go. You see what you can only describe as a dream mancer, I have to say.
Ooh.
A guy who inherently looks like himself, he's a man from a dream. He sits there in his wheelchair, trying to wheel his way out. Shit, 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 shit. Dumbass creature wasn't supposed to fucking break the floor. Ah! Fuck, fuck, fuck. As guarding him right... Oh, Lord, maybe zoom back the fuck back in, Jesus. Behind him, as he wheels away... What would you like to do? We are going to be rolling initiative, but, you know, definitely figure out what the hell you want to do as we roll initiative, everybody.
Okay, so I think we should try to book it. Our lady can slap some major ass, and she can take a good chunk of damage. So I think fighting her is not worth it at this point.
Ollie speaks up. Let me make sure I bring out Ollie's, their stuff as well. Kill the old man then? Elderly homicide?
You know, I think there's a legal term for that. I don't know that for a fact, but I think there is.
Aren't you a lawyer?
Sort of. Yes, yes and no.
Yes and no. Well, I mean, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I guess that would be more my criminal justice area, and I think there is one for it. I just don't remember it.
There's definitely elder abuse law.
Yeah,
like there's
very.
elder abuse as like a criminal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
is this elderly abuse if the elderly man has a gun?
Vomp kind of like squares his shoulders and like picks up his trident. He's like, "It's not elder abuse if you kill them."
Pickle, high five for that. Get a point of inspiration just for that. Just one law person to another. Just take a fucking point of inspo.
Yeah, thank
And also
you.
don't forget to roll your initiative.
Oh fuck yeah. My bad. Sorry.
You're good.
Right. Oh God. God damn it. It's okay.
That's right. Everyone's
You know what it is?
low now.
Yeah. And you know what it is? Vomp's like still very like emotionally hurt from that lady just chucking him. So he sees her
He's
and he like
traumatized.
snivels.
A little PTSD.
Yeah. yeah. He's used to being a big boy. It made him feel small, okay?
That made him feel
Not like in
small.
a Yeah, not like in a demasculating way, just like in a, you know, he felt like a kid. He felt powerless.
Oh, that is just adorable. To just be. Oh my god, I kind of just love it. Oh my goodness.
I'm very in love with Vomp as my character. I know I made him, and he's mine.
I know I have a bias,
but I very much
still,
love him.
I love him.
Exactly.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, Darren, and I said you be first before them. Okay. Let me just write this out. I guess it doesn't really
You like
matter
using the
if
turn trackers on Roll20? I'm just curious.
There is, but I just don't feel like getting them set up, if I'm being honest. I don't know how to do them easily.
No,
They're
fair.
shit. They're shit.
Yeah, they're just okay. They're slightly better than writing it out in chat, but only if like you get used to
Slightly.
it. And even then, they still fuck up.
No,
Yeah.
No, I'd rather just write in chat. That's how shit they are.
Well, and they also do this thing of like if you have like a, you know, if you have a named character, obviously, and you add it to the tracker, then it shows the name. So it takes away a lot of like the suspense and shit of like, you know, if you have like a
Oh, who
named
is this?
enemy, obviously it's gonna be more dangerous. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
So, as this.
Yeah. Oh, this is mage number 3.
Yeah, right? Oh, mage number 3. You're a weak little bitch, aren't you? So, the old man starts by trying to wheel away and getting stuck on a floorboard that was broken earlier by Anar. You trashed my fucking... Urgh. You see him vaguely through kind of all the cracked stuff lift his hand, and you see the floorboards beneath him fixed up, and he's able to keep rolling away. He can't get down the stairs, so he's just gonna go around this way for now. Then you see him summon from the right side. I need more! More! More of them! A spirit lantern breaks through the roof. As a Chachin comes down. Then it will move on the old man's turn next. Then Mrs. Ara Yuri over here is gonna bum fucking rush Vomp.
No!
Leaping over.
He actively.
He screams.
No, he actively goes like, "Help!" As she like bum rushes him.
Help! She pins him to the back of the wall. Biting, snarling, going for him. She's gonna do an attack on him. Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, thank God.
Let me see. Does the 17 hit?
Oh God, 17 hits for sure.
Okay, you're gonna take a little bit of damn. You're gonna take 21 points of damage as she snarls and bites into your fucking neck. But I will let
and
you
he
know
definitely
on,
like cries out at that.
on your turn, I will say you get to kind of control Baraba so she can heal you.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Oh my God, that's right.
Sick.
Baraba's underneath you. She's gonna get pinned.
Oh yeah, he's like trying to like hold back Teeth Lady a little bit so like she doesn't like hurt
Squish her.
Baraba as
Yeah.
much as like like I don't want to take over obviously, but like flavor wise, can I say that was part of why he takes so much damage?
Yes.
Like he tries to like not crush Baraba, and so he ends up like shoving himself into the Teeth Lady a little bit.
Yes. And absolutely, if we need to
Hell
end it, we can
yeah.
wrap this up now. We'll start with that. She pins them to the ground. You have everything being summoned. This behind you. And what we'll do is we'll finish this boss fight. It shouldn't be too long. Y'all are pretty smart. I think you guys get where I'm going with this. So you should be able to get him done. And we'll wrap this up. And I'll immediately, instead of doing an intro or a cliffhanger, I'll prepare next week just to go directly into the next one. I'll make the next one a little shorter.
Yeah, that's fine. I've already got my plan sorted to get out of this place.
All right. So in that case, for now, we'll end it here. We'll essentially hit the little pause button on the fight. And
Yeah.
I'll start getting stream wrapped up. But thank you very much, guys, for hanging out and playing with me today.
Yeah, thanks, man. It's always fun.
This is so
Yeah.
much
Glad to get
fun.
back in the saddle with it finally.
Absolutely. Wonderful to have you back, Pickle. Once we're done with the Halloween, it's going to be wonderful to get to the D20 Modern.
Oh, I'm stoked. I love my little gremlin.
Hell
Yeah.
yes.
Olivia, it was great playing with you again today.
Absolutely. Thank you for
Aw,
joining.
You guys as well. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Missed you guys.
Oh, God, missed you, Pickle. And it's so nice to meet you, Olivia. I'm sorry if it went a little long. I will try to make it next time a little shorter.
Oh, it's okay.
And thank you very much for hanging out, guys. I'll go say bye to stream and turn it all off, but I'll see you guys next week.
See you next week. Have a
Yeah,
good
see y'all
night.
next week.
Have a good day. Bye-bye. All right. Any idea whose we should raid, everybody? Any ideas? Any ideas? If not, we'll just go do whatever raid is whoever's available. Because I know it is earlier in the day. Not everyone is gonna be up and going just yet. Nadia, you got anyone to raid? Anybody we should raid? I'm not really seeing actually too many people live that I know who I could rate. They're like, especially people who are doing like Halloween or D&D or anything like that. Let me go do. There we go. If no one has any suggestions, like Nadia, if you don't got anyone you want to watch or anything like that, let's go do someone new that we haven't done in a minute. Grandpa Yeet playing Bloodborne. Let me see. Oh, there! Yeah, I didn't even see Grandpa Yeet. Hell yeah, Grandpa Yeet. All right, let's go invade Grandpa Yeet. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for watching it happen. Please say hi to Grandpa Yeet for me, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to check out our YouTube, TikToks, all that, Bardic Logs, and YouTube, or Wolf428. And if you've been watching, thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye.